Oh, may the fourth be with you always. That's right. I haven't even watched any Star Wars yet today. Go figure that one out, everybody. Yep, figure that one out. Oh, I know the Bambino. She's afraid of Chewbacca. I know this to be true. Yeah, it certainly is. Get rid of that. That'll make it a lot easier. May the fourth be with you always. Yep. Minute in, no one's even shown up. Oh. Fourth. May the fourth, everybody. Yep. Yep. It is what it is, baby. Yep. No one cares about May the 4th anymore. That's right. No one. We thought they did. Hello and welcome to the stream. What's up, Just Mike? The old man wake up yet? Tell me, did he wake up yet? Just a curious question. Has he arisen? The old man. Tell him I got into that game finally. Whatever he called it, Stream or Spoofified or whatever it was called. Yep. Tell him if he woke up. I don't know if he woke up though. No one said nothing yet. Usually, Tom Jasper will start, spreading gossip throughout the community. Oh, he woke up! Reaper Man woke up from his nap! He isn't talking any gossip right now, but, oh, okay. That's the way to be eating it right now, during a pandemic is have sushi. You gotta learn to stay at home and eat at home, Mike. You're on that list now, Mike. If something were to happen, you're shit out of luck. You know that. Having pneumonia. So you have pneumonia and you're going out to get. Really? You're going to go get sushi while you have pneumonia. Now, you do understand pneumonia just don't go away. You have pneumonia, you're going to have it for weeks now. You know that, right? I mean, I would hope you know that. Yeah, but you just said you were heading to get it. So which is it? We got to have a common ground here, Mike, where you say you're going somewhere and then I tell you shouldn't do it and then you're not doing it. But it doesn't make sense. You just told me you were going to get sushi. Now Wagerman's is delivering it. So it's just trying to figure this out, Mike. Don't backtrack just because I told you were being unsafe. You know? I mean, that's like your opinion, man. Yup. That's all I can say about that. Oh. Keep yourself safe, Mike. It's what really needs to be done right now, homie. Stay safe. Yeah, but you're not you don't get it, do you? When you show up at the hospital and you don't feel right other than Jake, I don't know if it's legal or not. That's a good question. I mean, I would think it is. Why not? Open container. Who cares? Go for it. I'm in my house right now, Jake. This is technically considered the house, and that's why I have beer cans out here. And I'm even allowed to travel cross country with a handgun because I'm protecting my house, Jake. Yeah, there's a lot of rules behind it. And yeah, you travel cross country in your motorhome. If you have a bar on your motorhome, as long as you ain't drunk, they can't do nothing about you. Yeah, that's how it works, Jake. It just happens to work like that. Yep. So who's watching? Jake and Mike or just Mike now, you know? I get down to one. Well, Jake, I don't drunk drive. That's the big catch in my life. I don't drink and drive. You see, there's no reason to. But yes, that would be the answer. I'm in my house. That's like I need to take Beetlejuice's car to get work on it. So I'm just gonna chill, drive it up there tomorrow, drop it off at the shop, and walk home. There's no reason. There's no reason. No, that's Yaman's beer's foamy cough. How's that one, Jake? Got me a Labatt Blue here. See, got me the Labatt, my Labatt Blue. Yeah. All right, Thundercat has made it to the stream. Good to see you. I did see you earlier when I was live streaming. Now this is what's wild, Jake. I got this cheesy tablet. I got a cheesy tablet and paid $99 for it. It's made by RCA, and that's what I'm using right now to stream. But it will not let me run StreamYards through this though. It just crashes like crazy. Yep. But I figured I'd keep my phone handy. Nope. No, I just got phlegm cough from drinking my beer. That's all. You know. So what do you got going on today, Jake? How you doing today, buddy? Anything going on good? Like I tell Art, I'm counting the days. We got 8 more days. I think it's 8 or 9. We're gonna click that tab. We're gonna click that button again, and it's all under YouTube's control. Yeah, I've been up for maybe 4 hours. Reaper Man knows it. I sleep in. I like to sleep in. Oh, okay, okay. What's mom making for dinner? Do you know yet? I'm gonna have. I didn't even eat it last night. I was gonna eat last night, but turkey turkey breast with carrots. Oh, Jake, you're making me jealous, Jake. I got a couple of roast porks. Jake, I do barbecue where I put the whole pork shoulder, a whole pork shoulder on my grill. Yeah, and I do brisket, and I do ribs. I just haven't done them lately. I mean, it's been crazy. What blows me away is how can these barbecue guys? They must have people donating the meat to them, because let me tell you something. By the time you get that charcoal, and by the time you got all your setup going, and I got to argue with Beetlejuice about how I want to buy my charcoal, Jake. See, I used to buy pallets of charcoal. I would buy the whole pallet, Jake. Here in the U.S., when we get close to a holiday, somebody will have it on sale, and I would literally go in and it would be probably two 18 and a half or two 20-pound bags for like 9.50. And here's the Walmart scam, Jake. I'm paying 9.50 for two 20-pound bags, which is 40 pounds of charcoal, but Walmart will have it for the exact same price. Tell you you're getting a deal, but it's it's a pound and a half per bag. So you're going to pay them the same amount. You're going to pay them the same amount, and in the long run, what's going to happen is you're going to wind up with 3 pounds of charcoal less per double bag. That blows Yeah Man away. But very interesting. So if you come here, Jake, who's driving you around? That's what I was really wondering. You know, I did say I'd let you take the motor home, but then you need eyeglasses or something's going on with your vision. I didn't realize that at first. Is that due to sugar diabetes or anything like that, or what's the deal? It sounds like you might be taking me with you. We're gonna road trip. Yup. Could you handle that? Oh, all right. I mean, the way everybody was talking, that you had eye something going on. I'm just asking. All right. Oh, so you got any good beer with you there, Jake? What are you drinking? I can't drink hard liquor. Yeah, man, don't do hard liquor. Oh, see, that's what I heard. Then that's what I heard. Yep. Yep, that's what I heard, Jake. Yep. And that's why I asked you. And you said there's nothing wrong. You even know the trolls say it, so I knew I heard it. I heard something about it. That's right. It is what it is. You know, those beans are cool. Cool beans. That's what I must have heard then. You were talking about it 3 or 4 days ago, maybe? Telling you that's what it was. Yep. Yeah, you got it. There you go. You're absolutely right. They run with it, and you're fucking blind. That's right. Remember what I say. You know, you ain't black or white. You're tricolor. Oh, it's cool. It's cold outside, but it's colder in the basement of the house. Gotta love it. Appreciate the 2 thumbs up, everybody. It's me and Jake just talking. When I run panels, it's just gotten out of control. I have canceled my StreamYards. Yep. I did some research. Only I have a normal old age getting worse like older people as they age. Well, yeah, the muscles stop working like they used to, and yeah, that kind of thing, Jake. I agree. I agree. I agree. I know I can't focus like I used to, but when I take an eye exam, I always come back where I don't need glasses yet, which is a positive. I hated wearing safety glasses driving the high low, and then MPL made it. You didn't need safety glasses anymore. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, I'm allowed to walk into that building and not even worry about it. You know. Oh well, something obviously got talked about with your eyes. So I don't know what kind of surgery did you have on your eyes? Did you have? I hope cataract. You don't have eye herpes, do you? Yo, what's up, Capri? How you doing, Capri? Good to see you in the stream. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I know what that is. Kinda. You had pressure on the eyeball. Oh yeah, yeah. I am well. I am well. I'm out here in the RV. Jake was wondering if I was going to drive around with my empty beer cans or not. But what Jake doesn't even know is I have probably 50, 60 empty beer cans in this in the ride with me right now. That's some gas money right there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. That's 980, 48. Yeah, 48 and 48, 8, 8, 16. Yeah, that's 96, I guess it comes out to be 48, 48. Yeah, 96 plus another yeah, we got a couple hundred out here. Yeah, you like that how I went from the 90s to yeah, we got a couple hundred out here. Cuz it's funny, I got that filled up and then I still got a case and a half. How you like that, Jake? I'm all stocked up. Yep, right here in the shaggin' wagon, as Whiskey OG calls it, the shaggin' wagon. I wonder if Coach is still turning left. I got up today and I started doing some NASCAR streaming. I did a couple of streams. I raced for 35, 45 minutes, and then I got to take a break. So I needed to eat. That's like here I am out in the RV. I'm drinking a cold one. I still haven't even eaten. How's that go, Jake? Does that work out? What the hell's that mean? What is COS, Jake? I don't understand. Cuz, I got it. Cuz. Oh, we got some Everclear in case we need to make some special hand sanitizer. And about a half bottle of Jameson, Capri. We got some Jameson. That ain't mine. I don't drink that stuff. I grew up. My parents had these cool hutch thing, and my father collected. My father had an interesting collection of things growing up, and it wasn't like he was intentionally. He collected Steins from. What's up, Trevor? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. My dad had these. It was brandy, I think, Capri, and they looked like. It looked like a tree stump at the bottom, and then out of the tree stump was the. I forget the part of the gun you call it. It wasn't the recoil part, but it was the actual stock. The stock of the gun was carved out of the tree, and then it went all the way up as a glass, a glass bottle, and it looked really cool. So one day the dogs came. We had a couple of them in the house, 2 or 3 of them, and the dog come through the house one day running real fast and slid right into the thing. It wobbled back and forth and then slammed to the floor and shattered. But even though we didn't drink hard liquor in the house, our house always had this wild aroma of smells. Trevor, I hope you had a good day, buddy. Yeah, I guess I have to become the new Jack Squat where I just go live and let the no, I'm in the driveway. I'm just chilling here in the driveway. Here, I'll give you a shot. Then I switch back. I like this. I like the old retro. Here I am. Trevor. I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just chilling. I probably got some shitty looking, 1080. I don't know. What am I even looking like? Who knows? Don't look that bad, but, well, at least my hair looks good today. This took a couple minutes. Some days when I get that mousse in there and I flatten it and I really do it up, man, and that's when it looks, crazy. But with all the quick movement, who wants to see that? I look like I'm a I can blur. I'm a blur. Yep, I'm a blur. But it is what it is, fellas. No, I read the questions, I start answering them twice. Don't look at, there's the houses across the street. Now you can start to see the houses. Yep. Beautiful sun, the sky. It's nice out. Oh, I get it. No, I understand. That's like we bought him a Detroit Tigers shirt. We were going to send it to him, and honestly, I'm not sure if Beetlejuice got to send it to him or not. So, that's a question, who knows? Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Trevor. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm bad. I need to shave, though. Now, yesterday I did. I kind of helped Reaper Man shave yesterday. Oh yeah, he's like taking a power nap or something. He's been sleeping all day today. He's been zonked out. So I figured I'd test out some equipment, and it looks like it works with the YouTube deal, which is perfect for what I like, And he's slowly going to get this nice sunset coming over those houses is what we're going to get. That won't be for a couple hours, though. The sun's still set high. Yeah. But this would be the view if you were hanging out in the RV. Straight out, I do got some Timmy Horton cups in the way. I could probably hop out and go move that. Well, he comes to my streams. He comes on panel, but he's very drama, and I don't drama very well. Now my channel, no bullshit, Trevor. What will happen is I don't drama, but damn. I can't believe I got two people on panel and they're going at each other like there's no tomorrow. And then I get messages from Triggered Minds and this guy and that guy. Hey, can I use your content? Yeah, man. And it's like, oh, man. So my rule is don't touch my video until it plateaus. That means you can take what you want from my video. You can prepare it on up. But just watch my count. Because if that video keeps creeping, I like to see them creep. Don't touch it, So Triggered Minds, they waited like a week and a half before they put one out once, but it was all good. Oh yeah, I like Mike too, but now I want to get Mike on the panel, and he comes to my panel, and he joins the panel, And then I got Reaper Man saying, "Oh man, he told us he had to go to the bathroom." I'm like, "Well, yeah, he's in the bathroom." No, he's over here on so and so's stream in the side chat, and he's doing this and he's doing that, and now he's over here in somebody else's side chat. Well, it's like, well, obviously Reaper Man's in everybody else's side chat also, or he wouldn't know Mike was there. I don't know. I mean, that's a one way of looking at it, and that's how I'm looking at it. So it is what it is, but it's also pretty funny at the same time, you know. I don't know. It's just the way it seems to be, you know. It happens like that. A reason for it? You don't know. But it just happens like that. Let's see how this works. Yep. So, what else going on, everybody? Tell me something I don't know. Now, I know Trevor gets a little bit different weather than I get. But we still are in like the same temperature range. He just may see more snow than me, which is a good chance of happens like that. And we've learned that I can actually predict the weather. Yeah. Well, not like the weather, but Reaper Man's weather. He usually gets my weather the next day, which is actually pretty cool. Yep. 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 He sure does. See what we got going on here today. Go to my channel. Yep. That ain't a bad shot. What's it being offered in? 720? Yeah, 720. That's not bad, everybody. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I don't dislike Mike. I tell Mike if I tease you and poke at you, it's because I like you. It's beautiful though. Some beautiful skies. That's west, Trevor. That's heading your way, buddy. Yep. Out the Retro 81. I need to clean that windshield though. So I gotta wash. Maybe I gotta wash. I need to spin my recliner around right here. That's my recliner on the right side passenger seat. I consider that the recliner. Yep. Well, I've been following Marshall for a good time now. Probably over 3 years. Well, no. Am I 3 years on YouTube now? Like 2. I bought this 2 Augusts ago. Yeah, 2 Augusts ago. Out here on the east side, Trevor. And I had gotten screwed out of a couple of Class Bs, like Marshalls, but they were in my price range. So I wound up realizing that this is in my price range. Yeah, man, just don't like the gas mileage, which is 7.5 miles to the gallon, Trevor. Yep. 7.5. With a 28-gallon tank. So I know I can drive 200, plus. I figure it out. I know the magic number. I know if I drive 200, I'm pushing, and I need to hit a gas station. Gets interesting. So this chat is just going so fast. I can't control it. It's just amazing. I can't keep up with it. Trevor, if I miss any of your comments, man, I'm sorry. I can't keep up with this chat. It's going so fast. Yup. Oh, let's see something. I gotta check something too. Let's see. Tweet. Yep. We'll see how that works out, if it even does. Yeah, so I got this thing, and I dragged the Chuckster camping. Yeah, there's that probably 2 years ago. Yep. It's all good. I mean, what's the American dream? Well, yeah, you're right. It is. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Corporations have really dicked over the small guy, Trevor. And I mean, Bergs runs his mouth. And I mean, it's like a brotherhood thing. You you become, well, it's like your dad was an electrician, you became an electrician. You're following in them footsteps. That kind of thing. So it is what it is. I was able to work in the auto industry, but I know people that couldn't hack it. So it's all good. It is what it is. I'm happy. I know I'm going to hell probably. Everybody has wrongdoings. But, we'll see. We'll see how it ends. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm the last of them too. Legacy. We're called legacy employees at my job. We're the legacy. I belong to that last group of people, Trevor, that will only get a pension from Ford Motor Company. So anybody else that goes to work for Ford Motor Company, you're agreeing on 3%. They're willing to give you 3% of your income every year, and you can put you have to match that 3%, so you get 6% in a 401k, and then you can add on top of that whatever you want. Well, I do that and some, plus I get a retirement and a package, a retirement package. So that's something the UAW got bought out for. And it's all over the Detroit Free Press. And, you're from Michigan, Trevor. You should know about all the corruption that's come out within the UAW International. And a lot of it's all right around here right in Michigan, right around the corner from where I live. A lot of scams. A lot of people got sold out. And it is what it is. It's why it's hard to want to offer somebody a job. Yeah, you got benefits, you got some medical, yeah, you got that. But dudes, still retirement. And depending on what you do on that assembly line, think about it. You could be doing that for 40 years plus until you're able to retire on Social Security. Yeah, there's no pension. Social Security. That's what it was about. So now the company don't have to have a Social Security, a pension, and save money. And there's so many things that are set up with corporations. Now Ford don't have to have those things. So it is what it is. But, you know, oh no, 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 no. Ford's no longer in business, Trevor, with Mazda. We don't deal with Mazda no more. Um, Funny you ask. Yeah, we don't deal with Mazda no more. We sold. We got rid of it. We're out of it. Yep. That's basically the answer to that question. We got out of it. Yeah, I mean, back where the Mustangs built, there was a Mazda car built. In fact, the employees were working there were Mazda employees, and they got to become Ford UAW. They were union to begin with, but yeah, I back in the day, Trevor, when I worked in New Jersey from 1993 all the way to 2001, two, we built Mazda B series pickups in the Edison assembly plant. You know, and that was a cool deal. Yep, yep, that was great. They were some cool trucks. They had some pretty interesting features. Other than the Mazda had cooler features than the Ranger did. I'll say it. I ain't got a problem with it. The Ranger was a truck. And that Mazda B series was also a truck, but it had style. It had some different body curves than the Ranger, even though they were very closely knit. Just like a Mercury and a Ford. But yeah, that kind of thing. And it was just really cool. There were certain options that the Mazda came with that the Ranger didn't. So basically, it was like a beefed up Ranger. I wouldn't say beefed up, but it was luxury wise. Ford's supposed to be coming out with a unibody pickup truck in mid-size class, and all I can say is I'm waiting to see what it looks like. Yep. If it looks like the yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like. But I actually saw a picture, though. I do know what it's going to look like. But I'm just curious, is what I'm saying. They say it's going to be less than 20 grand, man. Man. Let her cry while the tears stream down my face. Let her lay. I know, Hootie. Who didn't know Hootie in 1994? Man, damn, Trevor. That's a good one, man. That's a real good one, Trevor. Hootie! Hootie! That was a good one. Yep. I can just remember, Trevor, going to the bar and hanging out with some guys I worked with. Oh yeah. I man. I he was just such a big part of everybody's lives back then. Let her sing. Oh man, let her go. While she walk right through that door. And if the sun comes up tomorrow, let him be. Oh, let him be. I'd have to look up the lyrics, but I know I'm close. You know, great tune though. How'd you know Yeah Man would know Hootie? You know? I know Hootie. You know, and I also, I was tortured as a child, as a young child, everybody. And I just can't handle it sometimes. Hey, My Cry, thanks for the thumbs up. Um, Country music, everybody. I was tortured. I was strapped into the back seat of a 78 brown Scotchdale Suburban with vinyl seats that your legs stuck to as a kid. And I was given no choice but to listen to country music or oldies. But now the oldies weren't that bad. It was the country music. You know. But it is what it is. If you want to sing about your girlfriend leaving you and you had to shoot your horse in the head, then go right ahead. I was actually listening to alternative music and Frank Sinatra. Yep. Something about Frank Sinatra. You know, and something Frank Sinatra just being from right there in the tri-state area. You know, and just the lyrics. You know, people don't write songs anymore. There's people that get paid to write songs and hooks and stuff like that, and they get paid one time. Back in the day, singer-songwriter, man, you wrote it and you sang it. You know, who even knew that Elton John, he had a songwriter, but their relationship was he wrote the song. Elton John wrote the melody and played it on the piano. Trevor, you know any Frank Sinatra? The summer winds came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered in a touch of sin and walked with me. Now I know I got that lyric wrong. All summer long, we sang a song and we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. You like that, My Cry? Yup. I like old green. I like old blue eyes. That's right. Yup. Yup. They're emotional, man. You know. And now look at the Joker movie, man. That movie's awesome. And Joaquin Phoenix. And so I watched this documentary the other day, and it was about him, and it was pretty interesting. I never realized, you know, okay, the last name was always there, but I never put it all together that River Phoenix was his brother that died outside the Viper Club. And I really didn't realize that until I watched this documentary the other day about him and his wife, I think it is, or his girlfriend, Joaquin Phoenix. So, yeah, it kind of blew me away, and it gave me more of a perspective on accepting him for who he is and understanding why he has such a weird life from there on out after his brother being, dying of a drug overdose. So, yeah, I mean, now that I put it all together, it just didn't. I didn't know. I just never knew. And it's like, yeah, man, gets caught up with a lot of that crap. I just didn't know that, and now I know. Yeah, can you get copyright, My Cry, for just singing a song without instrumental? That would be hilarious. But I'll let you know. I usually get one in 48 hours. I'm going on round 2, My Cry. Clicking that button for my monetization. It's coming up. Like I told Art, it's like the 12th or the 14th. So it's either 10 or 8 days away. Yeah, well, I cleaned a lot of that stuff up on my channel, and I cleaned up, I don't know, anything where I may have purposely recorded somebody else and made a video. I got rid of that shit. So they're getting me for third party this and that. And Reaper Man knows. It's just weird. So I'm just waiting to see. I'm counting the days. I'm worried about it because if I get any money, then it could fuck me over right now being off. I don't think I should, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That would be fucking hilarious if I was ever laid off and I'm collecting money off of YouTube in a way. Do I just claim that money like the day it was paid to me, in the week it was paid to me, and then all the rest of the time I'm still unemployed? I mean, what do those RVers do? What do those guys do living in a van do? Do they get to claim they can't work and they can't make YouTube? Because that would be funny if they claim they can't make YouTube, but 90 days later or 60 days later, they got that nice fat check, Right, right. A W-9. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Bro, the insert a cracked rear view mirror is, I want to look for you. You walked in. I don't know what I should do. So I sat down and had a beer and felt sorry for myself. Oh. Yep. I looked in, walked in, I shouldn't do. I sat down, I had a beer, and felt sorry for myself, saying, let her cry. Yep. As the tears fall down my face, let her sing. As the evening's all away, let her... Oh, gosh, Trevor, you're going to make me Google... What do I got to do? Google the lyrics and sing them to you? I could do that for you, one night. Yeah, man sings Hootie and the Blowfish. Yeah, you never know. I'm only on my second beer, Trevor, so it is what it is. Well, I'm sorry. All right, my cry. You take care, buddy. I'll be out here for a bit. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if that sun's gonna start setting for Trevor or not. Oh, yeah, Trevor. I live like right down the street. Oh, thank you. Yep. What other songs, man, were big songs? I mean, Let Her Cry. Yeah, that was a big one. But what were the other ones? Because they all had a hook, so everybody wanted to join and sing along. Yep. We're gonna have me go over here looking up Hootie classics. Hootie classics. Yep. Hootie and the Blowfish lyrics. Oh well, yeah. Here's one. Oh, Trevor, what are you doing to me, buddy? What's up, Reaper Man? Yeah, it's a sunset. We're gonna see the sunset over that big ass freaking tree right there. Yep, yep, yep. With a little love and some tenderness, we'll walk upon the water, we'll rise above the mist with a little peace and some harmony. We'll take the world together, we'll take 'em by the hand, 'cause I got a hand for you, oh, I got a hand for you, 'cause I want to run with you. Yesterday I saw you standing there. Your head was down, your eyes were red. Who knows what the rest of the lyrics were? And let me see you smile. We'll take a walk together. We'll walk the road a while, 'cause I've got a hand for you. I've got a hand for you, 'cause I want to run with you. Hold my hand. I want you to hold my hand. There you go, Trevor. That was for you, buddy. Oh, lead me to the promised land, right? Yup. I want to love you the best that I can. Lie to me, Trevor. I know you're going to tell me I got a great voice. Yeah. Yep. See, I was a wasted, and I was a wasting time till I thought about your problems. See that? I missed the lyric. That was for you, Trevor. Anybody else that was listening, Reaper Man making a good old fool of himself. Everybody try to tell you can't sing. Oh, I can sing, baby. I can sing. If you don't like it, oh well. Oh yeah, there you go, Reaper Man. You jammed a fork in your ear. Oh man. Hold my hand, makes you to hold my hand. Oh, yup. Let's see. Oh, they got Hootie and the Blowfish has a YouTube channel. We're now subscribed. Only got 27.8K, but that's okay. But I mean, it's genre. It's what you want to sing, and that's what was amazing about Hootie and the Blowfish, because he sang pop, and then he transitioned over and started singing country. And he has a great voice. He can go both ways. Well, yeah, Reaper Man. He's like messaging me, telling me, wait a minute. He went somewhere. Is this what you're telling me, Reaper Man? He told me he was going to get sushi. And then he told me, when I said, Mike, you got pneumonia, you're not supposed to be leaving. His whole listen, if that was in the beginning of this stream, Art, I got it all right here, where he told me he was going, and I said no. He said, oh no, it's being delivered. So he just wants to lie to people, and that's kind of sad when you're 500 pounds, I guess. I don't know, but like we watched 600-pound, my 600-pound life. So I say Mikey's got to be about 400 and something. And he's got pneumonia right now. But it's all cool. And, to go run around and get takeout food. When you're supposed to be on a 2,000 calorie diet, he told us. But that's cool, Mike. I know I won't be there. I know Art won't be there. I mean, ain't nobody really going to be there because COVID-19, but I'll say a prayer, but he checks out. What can you do? Oh well, I'm happy you read that wrong. So he did take into consideration what I said earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna show him tough love, Reaper Man. I ain't playing this no more. I want to hear him. I don't want to hear, I lost a buddy that was his size to pneumonia. It causes what's called, what did he have? He had, cardiac arrest, Reaper Man. Brought on by the pneumonia. Hey, I can get Reaper Man up here. You ready? Trevor, you're going to be our goat for this one. Well, I mean, I don't mean your goat, but it's Tom. But you're gonna be our helper. You're gonna let us know. Tell me how this sounds. It's how we're gonna get Reaper Man in here. Here he is.
What number are you dialing, sir?
I don't know, hotline number? It has a 6 and a 4 in it.
Oh, very good, very good.
All right, Trevor, let me know where this sounds the best. How's that sounding, Trevor? Can you hear the Reaper Man?
Bro, get me up there. Oh no. Oh, there's a troll in there with Trevor's name.
Yeah, Trevor, I got it. I got it.
Or is that the real Trevor?
No, Trevor's got his picture. I think I was
Okay.
blocked. Who blocked you? No. Maybe that is. Now I got that troll blocked. So
Unblock that one.
the one without the icon?
I don't think Trevor's. I don't think he knew. I think he thought he was blocked in here. Did you read that?
Yeah, well, you're unhidden now, Trevor. Just reassure me that that was you. in the one that looked like a troll. I unhid you though, Trevor. You're all set.
Yeah, I see the real one in here. The one with the picture. I see him.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then that one come underneath it. And that's the one I unblocked, the one that came underneath it. And I even see his comment, bro, I like, yeah, man, Reaper Man, and Mike. I think I was blocked. And no one's blocked him because even Reaper Man knows. Anybody gets out of line on my channel, I just block you for the rest of the night. And then I go live the next time. When I go live, I go in there and I check the lists. And that's it.
Yeah, you're usually unblocked the next day.
Yeah, and that's what I roll with. I unblock them the next day. I'm gonna check it right now, Trevor, because I know you're not blocked. So, see, this is what's changed. All right, let me see if it works this way. Go to my channel. Oh, that's how it works. Yeah, now it's on the side. Comments.
I'm on the
settings.
radio.
So I want to go to settings. Settings. Community settings. Yup. Nope.
What you should do is mod up the real one, the one we've been talking to. Give him a wrench.
Well, but you know my theory on that, Reaper Man.
Okay.
I mean, I just know it's Trevor. I mean, it had to be Trevor. He's got
Yeah.
he's been talking to me this whole time with his icon.
Yeah.
Now wait, he said something. I'm sorry, it is what by it is. Bro, I'm gonna switch to my actual account. Okay. Alright. Then just come in and tell us it's you, and yeah. No one blocked you. You were never blocked. Now, yeah, man, gets
we would never
sketchy.
block
I
Trevor.
get
We'd never block
sketchy.
Trevor.
Yeah, I get sketchy internet sometimes, or I'm on Top Chat right now, Trevor. Let me switch because I just came back. But yeah, you should be good. No, I don't do that, Danny. Reaper Man knows my deal. You've been here how long? I was singing you Hootie. Let her breathe. You can hear Reaper Man, everybody. Everybody's good.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. I called in.
Yeah, it's like the call-in line. You can even do this. You're still on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
I muted my screen, so now the battery will actually last longer.
You think?
Hey, we're working it, man. This is better than crashing on StreamYards, that garbage YouTube's offering everybody. I got an inexpensive laptop, $900. I'm watching the side chat on it and running the channel through that. And I'm live streaming through a $99 tablet that has no service, that's picking up my Wi-Fi through a brick house, and it works.
Wow, that's something, isn't it?
Well, Reaper Man, that's like I was trying to say. StreamYards is fucking up my computer. There's nothing wrong with my computer at this point. I found out, I Googled and looked at a bunch of shit, and it basically says StreamYards is garbage, and it's a third party, this, that, and the other thing, and it causes your shit to crash. So,
Trevor says, right, yeah, man, send me a link.
Art, if you can get him in here, go for it.
Okay, let me see if I can find Trevor.
Yep, we'll bring him up. Because you know what I'm doing, right, Art?
Yeah.
I am broadcasting through the YouTube app on my tablet, a cheap $99 tablet. So I have us on Hangouts on the phone. And you know something? This would work with Zoom if you went live on one device.
Oh yeah, you're just wanting me to get that Zoom.
No, listen, Reaper Man, listen. If you go live on a device because you have the subscribers, remember you had to have 1,000 subscribers to go live on a device.
Yes.
So I have that now. So I'm live on a device. Hey, Donna Price, how are you? Yeah, I could actually Twitter it to him, Art. Hang on. Do you have him on Twitter, Art? All right, hang on. I can actually... Hang on, everybody. I got to hold the phone in my hand. All right, so I have to...
I'm there, Trevor.
Did you find him? I have to invite, add people. Only share the link. There we go. That's what I want. Share the link. And I want to share the link through... I might get it to you faster than Reaper Man. I want to share it. Trevor?
I follow you, Trevor. Now, please follow me back and we can message each other.
Yeah, go follow back Reaper Man on Twitter and he'll get you the link. You'll be up here in a split second. I was almost there, but it wasn't doing what I wanted. Yeah, you get up here quicker if you do that. Hey, Cammy Joe, what's going on? Cammy Joe, woo! We see you, Tom. We see you. Everybody can hear Art loud and clear, right? I'm in this thing we have in the United States, Kami. It's called the driveway. I'm in my house in the driveway. So I'm live streaming from the driveway. It's the RV. That's the front windshield.
Okay, Trevor, I'm going to give you my Twitter.
Oh, I heard something. So something's going on. Something is something is something. Hell, you're more than welcome to join us anytime, Trevor. Let's get it set up for you. Eventually, it's all going away, you know. But Art, we could use the Hangout private for a...
I'm doing that. Yeah, man.
Right. But what I'm trying to say is the Zoom? We could do Zoom this way. And we just have the vocals.
I know. I think I'm going to buy Zoom pretty soon here.
I'm with you. $14. We can do it together, or we can do it, you know... I look at it like this. If you and I have it, both of us together, it's $28 a month, let's say, for our own memberships, correct? Well, I'm already paying $24 for StreamYards, and all it does is crash my shit.
There you go. There you go, Trevor. There's my Twitter.
You'll be up here
On the
lickety
radio.
split.
Oh, okay, wait a minute.
I know you guys are working it.
Oh, should I add him to this call? Yeah, man.
You go for it. That was the point of it. Just so I don't have to do nothing. See, I knew I'd figure out how to make this shit work where we get shit every 10 minutes. How's that sound? I know, you gotta fix your hair, right, Trevor? Oh, I got the phone. Okay. Maybe it's, I don't know. Hey, Donna. You're going to be my little guinea pig for a second.
Oh, Donna's in here.
Now, listen, Donna. After I say this, tell me if Art gets better or not. All right? Hang on. All right, Art. Go ahead and talk.
On the radio.
Is that even better?
Hello, Donna.
Oh, we're buffing. She says she's buffing, so give her a second. But yeah, let me know if he sounds better now. Closer. It's like another one of these dang done. Yes, we're here. We're here. Try it again. Give her a 1, 2, 3. Reaper Man?
1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Is that better?
Trevor, I sent you a message in Twitter.
No, I moved him closer to the actual tablet, and I guess he's closer to the mic, so that's what's good. That's what I wanted. Oh, everything just fell. That's okay. I can put a weighted beer back there. I need one anyway. All kinds of weighted stuff. There we go. Well, my next step, Art, in the RV is I'm going to actually do some friggin' electric.
Yeah, I got his email.
Oh, man, we're still working on that? I thought he was up already.
No.
No, I get what you're figured it out already. You guys hear that? Don't tell nobody. Oh, I know, Donna, and I see what he did. He joined him on Twitter, and then from Twitter, they exchanged emails, so he could actually just punch the email into Hangouts, and then add him to the call. And I get that. When what I would have done was, once I joined him on Twitter, I would have just sent him the link directly to Twitter. Does that make sense, Reaper Man?
Well, wait a minute. You didn't send me the link. I ain't got no link. Check.
You're in the room with me. You can get your own link. You didn't know that?
No, I'm not. We're in a Hangouts call.
Yeah, you're in a Hangouts call, and you got to go back to the room that the call generated from, which is our call. Do you understand what I was saying?
Now you're doing. Now you're confusing me.
Forget it. Keep doing it your way. You're all right. You're all right. You're adding him to our call. That works. I like that you're stalling too. It takes up time, so just take your time. Well, guess what, everybody? It's going to be going away unless you have the new one. So it is what it is.
You know how I confuse you sometimes?
Yeah, I confused you this time. I mean,
Yes.
the easiest way to have done it, and it didn't happen. So I'm just wondering, what I miss.
All right, Trevor, check. Open up your Hangouts, Trevor. I just wrote to you, Trevor.
Yeah, there you go, Trevor. You'll have it in a couple hours. He's slowing down, Reaper Man.
What?
You slowing down? You sleeping all day now?
Listen. Trevor doesn't have Hangout.
Yeah, that was,
Download it.
oh, okay. Well, all right, I got you. No problem. So he has to download it. What's he got, an iPhone?
I'm a punch.
He's got a damn iPhone, I bet. I won't doubt he got an iPhone. An iPhone, don't he?
Why aren't you using StreamYard?
Why? Because all they do is crash my laptop. So unless I can get stream, now listen, this will not let me. I don't know. It wouldn't let me use this the other day. It won't. I came outside and direct through YouTube. This works. When I try and run it through Google or through the other way, it crashes. That's why I'm on a tablet right now. And it ran through, you know what I'm saying? I got Hangouts on this tablet, Art. I can probably bring you up on Hangouts and go through all of that. But with the YouTube app open, at least I know I'm not crashing. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I have an idea for you later.
Well, here's my point. I'm on a $99 piece of shit tablet.
I sent Trevor a message in Hangouts till he downloads it, then he'll see me.
Well, tell him, hey, Trevor, you got to check on the left side. You got to check for your invites. And it'll be in that list, and you have to accept it before it'll actually show up as a message. So go in the drop down and check invites in the drop down screen. Give him a break, yeah. Come on, hey Donna, we're just trying to drum up some drama here, I give Reaper time every once in a while. Is that him? It might be him.
No. I sent you his email.
Oh, all right. I have him on Twitter, so. All right. Because, yeah, see, I got the laptop up, Reaper Man. I'm watching the side chat on the laptop. I've had not one single problem. It's been on for over an hour and a half. You know what I mean? And I'm not running StreamYards. I'm ready to, jump in the front seat and pump that gas pedal and let this sucker heat up and run for a few minutes. I haven't started this since I came home from work that day. See the sun coming, Trevor? Yup. It's gonna go.
He had like two. So I added both names. So.
Okay. I mean, let me. Hey, if we got to create another call and I jump out and we all jump in, then it's all right.
No, I'm just going to add him to this call.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
As soon as he lets me know he has Hangouts.
All right.
Oh, I'm dying here, I think.
I started early.
Oh, Donna.
Oh, Donna. Reaper Man had a girl, and Donna was her name. How bad was that, Donna?
Did you turn it on, Ryan? Did you turn on your Hangouts? Bro, Art did everything right, and I'm a mess. I have Hangouts, but I don't know.
Okay, Trevor. Now that you got Hangouts, open it up and it's got like a drop down screen and check invites. Because what'll happen is Art sent you an invite to create a hangout with him. And once you accept that, then you'll be able to talk to him. And that's the misconception of Hangouts, everybody. You always have to, go do that. You have to check your invites from time to time because people send you invites. Yep. And if you're on a phone...
7 hugs your way there, hugs. Oh, wait a minute, I got him.
It worked then. We figured it out. Okay. Now just call us on the phone, Trevor.
No. I'm going to add him to the call.
All right. Well, he's adding you to the call. Yep. And then when you get that link, you just click it. Hey, Cammy Joe. Oh, anytime, Donna. We need to talk, Donna. Realize I'm in the Detroit area, Donna. And I know where Highland Park, Michigan is. And Beetlejuice knows an awful lot about Eric. And I wonder if I could acquire his bus. And what's really wrong with it. And he says it's up here.
Okay, I gotta go off the phone here.
Yep, you can hook it up, Reaper Man. I'm willing, Donna. He wants to get rid of it. You got to tell me where it's at, and if it's really still available, I'll go inquire about what's wrong with it, and maybe I can bail it out of jail. But I would, yeah, why not? I can drive that bus. Hell, as long as it fits in my driveway. Well, yeah, tell him there's a YouTuber. No bullshit. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, I know. I've been watching and I've looked at his channel. I know it ain't worth anything. He's got a better chance if he's really got the title. And I'm going to pay whatever that mechanic needs to pay to fix it to make it run. But... yeah, you have me on Twitter and I think Facebook. Scotty Costa. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how close you are with the Goat Man, but... Movie Buff pointed that out to me, that you have a wrench over there. But, I just want to make sure the bus hasn't been scrapped and nothing's been touched. And as long as he's willing, if he just needs money or, I don't know, a deal could be worked out or something like that. But, that would be a cool ride. What do you need? Yeah, Capri, you got a mom with a friggin'... All right, hang on. Let me check this now. Yo, you got him? Hey! Hang on. Hang on. Can you guys hear me?
Trevor's in here.
Hey,
Yeah, can you guys what you gotta do.
Go for it. Hey everybody, welcome Trevor to the stream.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, I want to call you
I
I want to call you Bubby for some reason.
Bobby, Rabbit, whatever you guys want to call me, I appreciate it.
Well, I mean, Rabbit Abstract was your old YouTube channel. Everybody remembers you as.
Yeah, it's coming back, but I gotta.
Hey, if you can still get to it, keep it alive. You know.
Yeah, for me, it was good. I had like 700 subscribers, which.
Well, if you still have.
Nothing near to you and Art and Mike, but it was.
Yeah, but,
a couple hundred, close to 1,000. So.
I mean, I've had a lot of help, and I mine's come with the good and the bad, but at the end, I had everybody. Bergs will tell you he's the one that got me to 1,000, and other people will tell you they're the ones that got me to 1,000. But Reaper Man and his crew really grew my channel. And I stalled at like 900. Remember that, Reaper?
Yeah.
And I did a lot of behind-the-scenes work on my channel, and there were some decent growth streams I went to that actually helped me. And in the long run, what topped it all off was a YouTuber from the Michigan area, from the Detroit area. He's called Chosen One.
Okay.
That's CHOSENWON. Space in the middle. Chosen One.
Okay.
I've known this guy and I've watched his channel grow. And Trevor, I've know the person. Like, I've emailed him and had private chat with him and talked to him. And I popped into his chat one day and I was at around 975 subs. And he goes, "Hey, yeah, man, did you reach your goal yet?" Didn't. And what's wild about it, Trevor, is this guy, when he goes live, he has nothing to do with the Boyd. He doesn't even know what the Boyd is. His channel was built on, you go look at his channel, what it's built on. I'll let you have your own opinion. It has to do with the Detroit area, Southwest Detroit area,
Right.
streetwalkers and drug addicts and all kinds of stuff. It's crazy.
No, not necessarily.
Well,
I just don't want you guys to think that people from Grand Rapids think that about Detroit.
right.
Bad rat, but I know there are good people there.
Oh,
especially people who work who work for Ford and GM.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Right.
And I work right there by Southwest Detroit at the Rouge. So.
Oh, okay, cool, man.
I know it's not like the greatest area. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And his What's that, Reaper?
I gotta reboot the phone. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Said hi, Rabbit.
Okay. But yeah.
Thank you, Art. Thank you for getting me on here. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, man. You're more than welcome anytime you want to join us, man.
Oh, I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead. Go reboot. Go reboot. Go do what you do. Do what you do.
So, hey, yeah, man, I'm so sorry. Is my picture up on the screen?
No, I see your face, but it ain't like you're a bad-looking guy. So what difference does it make?
Okay, fair enough.
And I can see like one eye in your nose, and then right now I see your nose and your mouth. So it ain't no big deal.
Boy.
If you look on the screen, down the bottom, there's two buttons. One's a mute, one's the picture, and the middle one is how you hang up. So you don't want to hit the middle one. But
I don't want to mess with anything. So
right. Well, no, that's what I'm telling you. If you look at your phone and you see this, it'll either look like a camera or it'll look like a microphone. So you just click the one that looks like the camera, and it'll mute your face. So, but you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I don't want to mess anything up. So
oh no, you're fine. You're absolutely fine.
I don't care. But
Yeah.
It's cool to be with you guys, with you and Art, and I gotta tell you, man,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with I don't know what the perception is in regards to the east side and the west side of Michigan, but all you guys who work for General Motors,
Oh, absolutely, right.
Chrysler and Ford, I mean, all you guys who are left making that good money, I mean, it's freaking iconic. And all we have over here on the west side of Michigan is working for temp agencies through Amway. So, I mean, there's nothing left over here. So,
You know, I can't.
I mean, you guys who are, doing what you can to make whatever's left of the automotive industry, like it's ideal.
Oh,
I mean, there's no hate or anything like that. Like, there's pure envy. If anything, it's pure envy. So yeah.
I appreciate that, man. I got a lot of respect, and I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you, Trevor. A little while ago, they gave out these applications, and it was a lottery, a job lottery.
Right.
And I can't bullshit you. I offered it to Elvis. And
Marshall?
Yeah, I offered it to Marshall. I said, dude, you can come live right here, because he came to my job. When I met him and Rosie, they met me at my job. That was one of the perks of them meeting me that day, where I met them in the actual parking lot of the Dearborn truck plant where I work.
Right.
And I told Rosie what the deal was, because we were on vacation shutdown. You know what that is, where the auto industry shuts down for 2 weeks, or in the summertime. And the way it went was, I text messaged him, and I messaged him on Facebook, and I said, listen, I got an application, but it has to be filled out in less than 48 hours. And I said, if you're interested, and so he told me no. And my buddy I drive high-low with said, who are you going to give it to? And I said, I don't know right now. And he says, well, it has to be in by, we were looking at less than 18 hours where this thing had to be in.
Right.
And I says to him, he says, well, can I have it? And I said, sure, I don't care. You can have it.
Right.
So I give it to Big Vinny, who drives the high-low on the job next to me. And if you don't believe this one, did not get selected in the lottery, and that was his girlfriend. My application, he had his girlfriend's sister fill it out, and she got accepted. And
I gotcha.
And then it dawned on me like a day later that I should have been freaking blowing your phone up on Twitter, because we are on Twitter, and I should have flat out been offering it to you,
Who's that, me?
Yeah, because you're already here in Michigan. You would just have to get your ass over here and get the friggin' job.
Right. And it is a dream job, don't get me wrong.
Well, what it is it wasn't offered it's not full time, but you would probably work 40 hours a week or whatever we're doing. But we have a fucked up system here.
Right.
We have temporary part-time workers, we have supplemental workers, and it's always about the title they want to offer you when they hire you.
Right.
And that's what you would have been coming in as a temp worker, meaning here's my biggest fear. I wouldn't want to see you take that job, bring all your shit to the east side of Michigan.
I don't have anything.
Well, I get that. I see you're kind of like a nomad in a way.
I tried. That's what I want to be.
Here would be my thing.
Dream right there.
Then it might have been a good deal for you, because the thing would have been you could have made some quick money, and if they laid you off in 6 months, they laid you off. You go outside of Michigan or whatever. I don't know what your actual deal is. the way I take it from your channel sometimes is you have an apartment,
Right.
and you live alone.
Hmm.
It's just tough making ends meet.
Yeah, that's basically it. And I just want to say that, no disrespect. Everybody in Michigan, those General Motors and Ford jobs and those, I guess they're Fiat jobs supposedly now, but all those jobs, if you can get in there full time, like that's iconic. You feel like you have it, despite what the history is, but you feel like that's what everybody wants is those General Motors, Ford, and which I guess it's Fiat jobs now. And
yeah, Dodge, Dodge Chrysler, Fiat Chrysler, they call it.
Fiat Chrysler, okay.
Well, here,
yeah, absolutely. If you can get in there, it's cool. But at the same time, would you say that you have to be dependent and show up there and do the 12-hour shifts? And it's not like they're just cutting you checks for free, right?
Right, you got to put the time in, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And as iconic as, and they are iconic. I mean, here in Michigan, regardless if you're in West Michigan or Southeast Michigan, I remember, like, I've worked so many, especially it's Amway and Steelcase, right?
Right.
Here in West Michigan, and all of them are through temp agencies. I remember a guy saying, and if one, whether it be, let's be, no disrespect to Chrysler, but ever since Fiat has taken it over, like, I think most people, whether it is or it isn't, most people look at Fiat Chrysler as a joke now. So the big ones are GMC and Ford.
I got a wild story about what you're talking about.
Go ahead, please. Please go ahead.
Do you like conspiracy theories?
Well, that's what I want to hear. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Do you know who Sergio is?
Is that the guy who worked for Coca-Cola or something like that, and then worked for Chrysler?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that him? Is that really him?
Well, I don't know about the Coca-Cola part. But,
go ahead. Yeah.
But the CEO that they had at Fiat Chrysler, his name was Sergio. And I would have to find out, Rabbit, his exact name, okay? And
right.
You got to realize, Fiat Chrysler, Fiat is a Italian brand.
Right, okay.
And at some point, when Sergio, he's dead now. He went.
He died?
Yeah, he died. He had some kind of cancer. And he had some experimental cancer shit done, and he dies.
Oh boy.
But
okay,
what we're going back in a time frame with the UAW, and back to when he was alive.
Right.
4 years prior to the contract we recently had gone through.
Right.
It was brought on through Chrysler, and at some point somebody sat this man down and told him, you're going to do whatever it takes to corrupt the UAW.
Uh-oh.
Well, look what's been going on in the news.
Right.
UAW officials left and right have been going to jail.
Oh, is that the truth?
Well, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
All the corruption stuff finally came out. And all these international people that have retired, they've retired and then they've been sentenced. You know, it's just a crazy thing. We all watched it transpire, but that's where the two-tier system came from. That's where the TPT systems came from. That's where the two-tier system came from. These people were
Okay.
these people had years at Chrysler, General Motors, and Ford, and they were all bought off to destroy the economy. Because in a way, we have a group of auto workers, and like you understand, we make decent money. But
Right,
the
absolutely.
truth is, I make decent money. And then when I'm gone, the crew behind me bringing up the rear is only going to make $3 less, $4 less than what I'm making.
Right.
You know, and that's what they did. They broke it up to where you have the legacy, and then you got the system, which is 2 tiers, and then after that, it goes lower and lower and lower. Like they'll hire you at $12 an hour and promise you full benefits, but you only make $12 an hour.
Right. Are you familiar with Grand Rapids and Wyoming, which is, of course, a subsidiary outside of, which that wouldn't be Ford, I'm sorry. So maybe you wouldn't be, that would be General Motors that they had plants. But have you ever been to Grand Rapids or Wyoming?
I've been out.
Curiosity.
Damn, how far did I go? I've been 2 to 2.5 hours outside. Well, I've driven to Chicago.
Oh, well, that's past Grand Rapids, but
I've
been right past this. But
I never got off. I never got off in '94.
oh, okay, yeah, you just drove right past us, which is probably for the best. I mean, there's really nothing to see here, but yeah, we had with us in Grand Rapids and Wyoming, Michigan, which is a subsidiary of Grand Rapids.
Okay.
We had a few General Motors plants, and they were making real good money.
Oh yeah.
During the downturn, and I think it was Bush going into the Obama administration. They had to shut all those plants down, and a guy I worked with, he basically retired from General Motors. It was a custodial job, and he was just doing it to get away from his wife. But he retired with full benefit.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it was, making a living. For him, it was just, shits and giggles because he was trying to get away from his wife. He had full medical benefits, the whole freaking deal. And he told me, he said, hey, and he was just working the presses for the parts for General Motors. And he said he was making $28 an hour just working the presses.
Yeah.
And that factory is no longer there. They tore that factory down. Probably, no disrespect, and those here in Michigan, especially those. That was the American dream, right?
They
got a job at those manufacturing places, and you make real good money. And this was a guy, and no disrespect whatsoever, he put in his years. He didn't have a college education, which neither do I. A lot of people don't.
You don't need one.
Since he was a kid, he made it up. He worked the presses. He said right underneath $30 an hour. And yeah, he put in his 30 years. He retired, making real good money. And
yep.
I think those jobs here in Michigan, they're so iconic because they're so few and far between.
Yes.
But I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I appreciate. You have a lot of respect for us, and I appreciate that. The auto industry, Now, what happened?
Absolutely.
What you witnessed happened was the big three shut down these rural plants, okay?
Right.
Due to shipping costs.
Okay, I hear you.
They took someone like that, and they told that guy, either retire, or we're going to offer you a job in Detroit.
Right.
and you can drive to such and such address, which was, this guy's calculating from the other side of the state. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I hear you.
So that's the downfall. And then they set that same style plan up, and they bring in people at half the wages and put them on a tier scale.
Right.
And that's what you witnessed happen.
Yeah, no, I believe you, because what he said was they wanted, because he was working presses, right?
Mhm.
And he got so good at it for whatever, anywhere from $20 to $30 an hour. He was so good at it to where he said he could stack up parts to where he could go have his coffee or whatever he wanted to do, and he was making, real good money, which God bless him.
Yeah, they look
But
into that stuff.
shut down, they wanted to send him to Lansing, Michigan. So they wanted him on an assembly line to where that shit doesn't slow down.
Right.
It's constant moving parts.
That's what I
And
do.
He's like, yeah, I don't want that. And he's like, yeah, just buy out my contract. From my understanding.
Yes.
Said, but yeah, I apologize. Go ahead.
No. I'm one of these people. For 26 years, I've built trucks.
Right.
I've never worked in a stamping plant or a parts plant.
Okay.
A parts plant.
Okay.
So I've always built trucks for a living.
Nice. Okay.
But-
F-150s?
Yeah, F1. No, well, I built Rangers
Oh, did you really? Nice.
and B series Mazda pickups.
Also, Mazda is part of Ford.
It used to be.
Oh, is that the deal? Okay.
Yeah, they went separate ways, and I can actually find out when for you. But it's
It's cool.
it's been
cool,
many
man.
years. See, the thing is, the Mustang is built in Flat Rock,
Okay.
and it used to be built by Mazda.
Right. Okay.
And then Mazda and Ford went separate ways. And the vehicle that was being built by Mazda in that plant left. And Ford Motor Company set up a brand new assembly line, as the way I understand it, or it might still be the original assembly line, but
Okay.
the assembly line for the Mustang.
Oh, okay. Cool,
So they
man.
build the Mustang and they build the Lincoln, whatever the Lincoln car or SUV is that they build right now.
Was it the Navigator, maybe?
No, not a big truck. It's something that's on the same size platform as a Mustang.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of the
Marquis?
well, it's whatever.
You're right. I know what you're saying. I'm just.
No. My buddy the Chuckster knows. He worked. My buddy Chuckster with the Trans Am on my channel.
Right.
He knows because he works there.
Oh, I
I just can't off the top of my head go, yeah, it's the
Right,
Lincoln, but
Right,
it's
no, that's just me. I'm just trying.
no. What it is
Obviously, I have no experience.
on the assembly line. You got to picture this,
Right.
Trevor.
I hear you.
A car goes down the assembly line, but you might not pick up the exact same part and put it on every car.
Right.
So you could be
Right.
building a Mustang, and the car behind it could be a Lincoln car, and you're going to walk over
Right.
just to a different box that might be right next to the part you took that Mustang part out of, and you'll walk over to the Lincoln, and you'll install an I-pillar plastic cover or even suede, you never know.
Right, I hear you.
But you'll be doing the same application on that Lincoln that you're doing on the Mustang. You're putting the pillar cover on. And the only thing difference
Okay.
is the car before it was a Mustang, and you might build 5 Mustangs, and then you might build 3 or 4 Lincolns. and they just come down the
Okay, I
line
hear
like
you.
that.
I
So
hear you. Okay, cool, man. I hear you.
you're not just a guy on the assembly line that knows how to build the Mustang. You're also there building a Lincoln.
Right? It was, what was it? Lincoln? No, excuse me. It was Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln, right?
Yes, and we got rid of the Mercuries.
Okay, I hear you. I
Yep.
hear you.
Yep.
Cool, man. Cool. I hear you. So, like, for the Taurus, it was, what was it for the Taurus? The Marquis and
Yes.
for Lincoln. And then I'm not sure what it would be for the, this isn't a pop quiz or anything. That's just
Oh no,
me
no, no! Back
trying
when
to
they
wrap
had
my
Mercury.
mind trying to
No,
figure
no.
it out.
Ford had the Mercury. You had the Sable and the Taurus.
Oh, you're right. It was the Sable for freaking Mercury. That's what it was. You're
Yep.
right.
And then they came out with the Ford 500, and then it was the Mercury.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the 500.
I think it was the Mercury Montego. They called it.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. So what do you think? I mean, I'm not putting you on the spot or anything, but I've always wondered about that. What do you like? They took the Taurus completely out, and then they put the 500 in. And it, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it was a nice car, but what was their thought? Like just taking the. I mean, they had higher brands in regards to Mercury and Lincoln, but what was their thought with the 500? Like, I'm sure it was a nice car, and it's still a nice car if you can get one that's good quality, but...
Let me explain to you that story. You're going to love that story.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You're fine. You're fine. You asked me a question. There's a good story to that question answer.
Oh, I appreciate it. That's what... Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know how every company has a CEO,
Right.
and CEOs come and go.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, Alan Mulally went from Boeing after he fixed Boeing's biggest problems. He came to Ford Motor.
Wow. Okay.
He came to Ford Motor Company. And while he was CEO, they put a lineup of cars in front of him. And they showed him all these Fords, Trevor. And when he got to the end, he looked right at him and he went, "Where's the Taurus?"
Oh, is that the truth?
Yup.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let me tell you something. That name badge 500 went out the window real quick. and the very next model launch was the return of the Taurus. And then a year and a half later, I think was the return of the SHO. So.
Oh wow.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. He said you don't take away a badge that's sold like that car did. See, right now, Ford Motor Company though right now is gearing totally away from what could you call it? No more cars. We're not going to build cars anymore. We're just going to.
You said they're taking away the cars?
Yes, we're only going to have SUVs and trucks.
Oh wow, is that the truth? Okay.
What year were you born?
Jesus. I'm ashamed to say I'm a millennial. I'm not Gen X like you.
I know, but
I wish I was Gen X because I asked you about Hootie and the Blowfish and stuff. I wish I was born 10 years earlier, so I remember.
I take you as being in your early to mid 20s, your mid to late 20s.
Early 30s, but I appreciate it.
All right.
But no, I would take being a Gen X over being a millennial.
Oh yeah.
Like I think, and don't mind me for saying this. No offense to anybody, but I think Gen X is probably the best generation. And I hate to say it, I absolutely hate to say it, because my parents are baby boomers. But I think baby boomers were the worst generation to happen, especially to the United States. There's a few exceptions, but yeah, for me, I wish I would have been Gen X. I wish I would have grew up my young adulthood in the early 90s, but it just wasn't in the card. But I gotta tell you, I think for me, in a retrospective in regards to my parents, I think baby boomers were the worst generation. They were handed everything and they failed at everything. So that's just me. But
And when you say baby boomers, you mean people that lived that were born in the early 50s.
well, I think it was. Yeah, it's hard to really
50s, and they were the children. They were the children of the WW2 veterans.
Yeah, basically, they were the flower kids.
Right.
My parents are barely considered baby boomers, but the last year was 1964, and my parents are 1964, July and November.
They were born then? They were born then?
Yeah, July and November. My dad, July, my mom, November.
See, my dad was 48.
Okay.
And my grandparents were born in what, the late 20s? Or whatever. My grandfather was a WW2 veteran.
Yeah, your grandparents ain't baby boomers.
No, they're dead.
They were born in the 20s.
No. They were born in, they were born 1920s, mid-20s, I would think, because my grandfather at 18 was a Marine in WW2.
Oh, yeah. I think they either call them, from my understanding, and I can be completely wrong, they either call them like the silent generation or the great generation, which would make sense, right?
I would say the creative one, because my mom and dad were born in 48, and they were, and my grandfather was the veteran.
Yeah, no, I think they all have pretty good clearance. I'm not sure what the years are, but I know my parents completely missed they were right on the edge of the cutoff between baby boomers and Gen X.
Right.
But they are Gen X, and I love throwing it in their face, man. Or no, I'm sorry, they are baby boomers. They just missed the cutoff to Gen X, and I love throwing it in their face that they are baby boomers, because boomers are the worst. They got everything that the World War II generation fought for, and they screwed everything over in regards to NAFTA and this, that, and the other. And,
well, and that would be my parents and my generation if you were non-union.
Right. Well, I guess I don't know. Like I said, I think the cutoff is my parents just basically missed the cutoff in regards to Generation X. So I think 1965 to onward.
Well, I was born in 73. I was born in 73. I was born in 73.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely Gen X.
Well, then my dad's the baby boomer.
Oh, okay, well, there you go. I mean, it's really your perspective.
Well, here's the thing.
How you want to look at it.
I think the baby boomer is the person that was born from the group of WW2 veterans that came home from the war.
Okay, right.
And that would be my mom and dad. That would be my mother and father. Because they were born in 1948, and then I was born in 73, which was roughly 25 years later.
Okay.
So that would make me, I'm the next one, whatever comes after the baby boomers.
No, you're definitely Gen X.
Okay, I grew up.
Because my understanding, which it's a whole thing, it's whatever your perspective is, but my understanding is 1965 to 1984, so it's basically a 19-year buffer.
Yeah, I grew into technology.
Right, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's basically hitting the nail on the head. That's
Yep.
basically it. And, yeah, no, for me, that's probably the best. Like, I would give anything to grow up 10 years earlier into the 90s. And yeah, I don't know, but no, absolutely. My parents are baby boomers. They're just on the tail end.
My daughter, Trevor, I have a daughter that's going to turn 4 soon.
Okay.
And we know she's autistic.
Oh, okay.
But there's one thing about her autism is I know she's not an idiot.
Oh, okay.
Because she knows her alphabet, she knows how to count, and she uses a tablet from Amazon, which basically it stuffs the alphabet and your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and all that down your throat.
Right.
And
absolutely.
And I can actually sit there on my laptop and point out keys, and she can tell you that's F, that's S, oh that's the Y, and she knows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
yeah, I gotta tell you, kids these days, I'm not even sure what generation that would be. It would be baby boomers, freaking millennials, or no, excuse me, baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, and then Generation Y, I think is what they would call it.
It's crazy.
But, what is that, bud?
I said it's crazy no matter what they're calling it.
Yeah, but yeah, if they're growing up with electronics, like, yeah, they just figure it out regardless.
Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I believe you, man. I absolutely believe you. And here's the thing is, no disrespect to the previous, well, maybe the baby boomers. I kind of have a hard feeling towards them, but in regards to millennials and I guess your kid, whatever generation.
Yeah.
Those aren't the generations who are gonna see this is hard to say, but those aren't the generations who are gonna have kids nonstop, you know what I mean? Like they'll have 1 or 2 kids and that'll be it. Whereas the baby boomers and the generation before, it was just because they were, I think it's all primitive, and I think they were used to polio and, you know, stuff like that, which you had a kid and half your kids would die off, unfortunately.
Right.
And I think a lot of the baby boomers, like especially my parents, well, my mom, from 2 different guys, she had 4 kids, right? Which is 3 more than she needed to have. And that's how we end up with a population that's like 300 million, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think Generation X, they were like, okay, we don't need to have, you know, not every other kid is going to die off. So maybe if we just have 2 kids, like, that'll be cool. And then the millennials are just like, you know, 1 or 2 kids, that's great. And I think the generation after that, you know, so I think we're all just getting incensed to, like, the population and how many kids we really need to have. That's just my opinion. But yeah, no, I think every well, for me, I would have rather been Gen X. Like, I think Gen X was probably the best in regards to the generations, but in regards to being sensitive and all that, I think every generation is getting better. So, I don't know. It's just my opinion. Who knows? I'm not the smartest person, so I think your daughter. I think your kid's going to be all right, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, absolutely.
I was born with cerebral palsy, man, and I can tell you, I'm not, which, I don't know. I'm not myself. For me, I'm not having kids. I mean, it has to do with everybody else's, regardless of their situation. They want to have kids, that's great. But I think the thing for me is like the baby boomers and the generation before, they were just crapping out all these freaking kids. And it wasn't like half the kids were dying from polio like it was the generations before. So everybody was having all these freaking kids, and the population got out of control. And then we got COVID. Well, it was more so in New York.
Oh,
We
geez.
got COVID-19.
You know why they got it in New York, Trevor, don't you?
But anyways, yeah, no, brother, I hear you. And your kid's going to be fine.
Oh, absolutely.
She's going to be fine. Because I was born the same way, man, with freaking cerebral palsy and the whole freaking deal. And, but I don't know. For me, it was Gen X. That's the generation I wish I would have been born into. And the baby boomers, I just feel so much, and this is just me, I just feel so much resentment towards the baby boomers because my mom and my dad, and just having kids they had no business having, and this, that, and the other. But I feel like your generation, God, I would have given anything to been born 10 years earlier and gotten a job, which, I mean, like I said, those General Motors jobs and those Ford jobs are so iconic.
Oh,
Hired in here in Michigan. But for me, it would have been being a meter reader, being a utility reader for, I'm sure you're familiar with DTE.
yes.
Out there in Detroit.
Yes.
Well, here in Michigan, it was Mishcon. And here in West Michigan, it was Mishcon. And those meter readers through Mishcon made mad money. And I loved that job so much.
So you got laid off?
Eventually, what's that?
Did you have that job? Did you get laid off?
No, I was working through a contractor at the time.
Gotcha.
But the best part was I'd be working through a contractor, right? And I'd read people's meters, and these old Mishcon boys who retired like 20 years earlier would come out and they'd poke at me. They'd be like, "Oh, how much are you making now?" I'm like, "Oh, not that much." Just completely put me to shame. And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's because DT came from the East and they bought out Mishcon." And
oh, wow.
and yeah, now it's contractors bidding for the lowest contract. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, reading meters is what I love to do. I mean, there were some routes where you would get done in 6 hours. There were some routes you would get done in 10, 12 hours. But yeah, in the winter it was a nightmare, but in the summer it was the best. But
did you have a three-wheeled scooter or something?
No, we were driving our own cars, which we got we got mileage for. But in the winter, if you didn't have four-wheel drive, you were screwed.
I would think so.
Yeah, no, it was a nightmare. So, I mean, it's just like anything else here in Michigan. I mean, if you're in the right way, then you're good. And if you're not, which is coming fewer and fewer here in Michigan, then, I mean, you're just not. But yeah, that was always my favorite, is those old... it's like they'd always be sitting in there, like looking out their front windows, looking for the sucker contractors, meter readers to come read their meter. And then they would just come jumping out of their house and be like, "Oh, I used to work for Mishcon back when Mishcon was a thing. How much are you making?" "Oh, I made double that. And how was your union?" "Oh, you don't have a union?" "Oh, we had such a great union." "Oh, they used to they used to look, because they were retired, right? So that was their favorite thing, just to look out their window and wait for us suckers to come so they could brag about how it used to be. And it's just like, I mean, it is what it is now. I mean, that just goes to my whole thing, which they were all baby boomers.
Well,
They
here,
were all baby boomers who sold out their contracts and left. No, they were all, and here's my deal. Here, especially when it comes to Michigan, no disrespect to Gen X, which is your generation.
yeah,
But when it comes to baby boomers, that was all rights, especially with utilities, with the automotive industry. That was the rights that the generation before them fought for. And then baby boomers took all those rights, they sucked them all in, and when they were offered to buy their contracts down the river, they sold those fuckers right down the river.
you're absolutely
And
right.
that pisses me off. And every time I see my dad or my mom, I swear, which they're the cutoff, and they've never worked for General Motors
Right.
or any auto industry. But regardless, I'm bitter that I have to deal with life regardless, so I throw it in their face regardless. But yeah, that's just me. That's just me. But no, Gen, I'm totally respectful of Gen X because I think they picked up the last bit of it, and you guys have made the most of it. And you guys have made a life for yourselves, and yeah, no, I totally respect that. So
I
that's
took
just my perspective.
I took a lot of respect growing up from whatever any baby boomer ever told me. And one of the best things one of them ever told me was, these people with mortgages that are ridiculous, and you have to have 2 weeks income to pay them. It's crazy.
Right.
And I can pay my mortgage and have
Absolutely.
change to spare. Go buy a week's groceries or even more than that, you know?
Right.
That kind of thing.
Mm.
And that's what people steered away from, you know? It's
Right.
it's bad news when you just can't you can't make ends meet on a week less than a week's salary. There's something wrong, or you're living over
Right,
your
I hear
means.
Right, I hear you. But I'm not sure if it's maybe on the east side of the state things were, but here on the west side of the state, I think it was more General Motors, and
We're
a
still
lot of the General Motors plants were early 1900s.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I found videos. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
No, in regards to the west side of the state, in regards to Grand Rapids, Wyoming, which of course is a subsidiary Comstock Park, all over here on the west side of the state, I think it was more General Motors, and I found so many videos of how the General Motors plants started in the early 1900s and how they took farmers. They wrangled up farmers to work those plants because they needed people who worked hard at the time for nothing, and then eventually they could pay them something. And those were all the, I guess, World War I, World War II veterans.
Wow.
And, there's a video in the early, it might have been the 80s, I want to say, that I found online of them saying, yeah, we did everything, and then we're handing it down to their kids, basically, which would have been the baby boomers. And they want, because of the unions that they fought for, they're like, oh, these baby boomers want everything. They want, we didn't have that. We didn't have that. And there's videos, and I can send it to anybody if anybody's interested. But at least, I guess I don't know about Detroit and Ford, but in regards to the west side of Michigan and General Motors, yeah, they literally had to wrangle up people who worked on the farms, who they know could work hard to start making their cars. And eventually they got a union, and then they all retired, and then they handed it down to their kids, which were the baby boomers. And yeah, they all say on these videos that the baby boomers totally took things for granted. And in my point of view, no disrespect to Gen X, because I would have loved to have been a part of Gen X, but yeah, the baby boomers just totally took things for granted. They took everything that was handed to them, and they sold out their contracts down the river. And just me being from, Southwest Michigan, maybe it was different on the east side, but yeah, that's just my point of view. So whatever you have to say, yeah, man, I totally agree with.
No,
in regards to the east side of the state, so I hear you, bud. No, I'm not against you, bud.
When I first moved here, and my buddy, who's 73, 74 right now, explained to me the whole situation, and I grew up knowing about it, but I never really understood it.
Right.
And then he explains to me how he grew up in Detroit.
Right.
And then from Detroit, he went to Canton. And then from Canton, he went to Brighton.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Go. Yeah, I hear you.
And it was basically, how many times do you have to move?
Right. I hear you.
And this was all post, in the 60s. With the race, with the race riots and everything.
Right.
Then I came here to Michigan in 2007.
Okay.
And when I say I came here, Trevor, I came here less than 2 weeks into the new year in 2007.
The year I graduated, by the way. From high school, not college.
Right.
High school.
Right.
Yeah. No.
Well, back here, when you first graduated, if you would have got your ass to this side of the state, you would have had an awesome chance of having a job at Ford Motor Company.
Oh, is that the truth? Okay.
Oh, yeah, because I work with people that have 15 years.
Oh, wow. It would have been 15 years, huh?
Yes. That would have been the point.
Wow,
you would have been out here trying to get a job as soon as you turned 18 and graduated high school. Some graduate high school when they're 17, then they turn 18. Some graduate while they're 18, whatever the so-called, But once you're 18, you could be applying. That would be the catch.
I gotcha.
And I work with people, and it used to blow my mind how I transferred all over this country, but they were just hired at Ford 18 months before I moved from the Norfolk plant in Virginia.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not. Are you originally from Virginia then?
No. Okay.
I'm sorry. My bad.
I love this stuff.
Okay.
Tell me what you know about Yeah Man.
I don't think I thought you were from but you're from Virginia.
Wait. Say that again. You thought I was from where?
Detroit.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know.
Okay, wait. I'm going to answer your question.
Okay, I apologize.
No. Stop apologizing. I really enjoy talking to you.
I love it too, man. I'm having a good time.
All right. I was born in 1973.
Yeah, you're Gen X, man. Beautiful.
I started working for Ford Motor Company just after my 20th birthday.
Nice.
On December 5th in 1993.
Beautiful. Good year. Damn good year.
was busted by the cops 3 to 4 different times. Twice underage drinking. I was let go both times.
Nice.
Those are great
Beautiful.
funny stories because the police officers had known me since I was 4 or 5 years old.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, everybody does that dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
And-
Absolutely. I agree.
Then I always looked out for the little guy, you know, and because of that, the family of the little guy that was related to my family, you know, through marriage at the time,
Right.
everybody looked out for everybody. So I had gotten pulled over, out partying, and it should have been, you know, I should have had a drunk driving. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, I know what you mean.
But I was able to always able to present the right documentation.
Nice.
And the police would always, sir, we're gonna make sure you get home safe tonight.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, you know, in my time, I was always a good Samaritan because I was always covered, you know. They can't do that no more. People don't get away with that no more.
Oh, yeah. Ask my dad about that.
You know.
My dad used to get away with that shit when, 100 times over when he was a kid, but yeah, not so much anymore.
Yeah, this was all before
But
body
I hear what you're
cams.
saying. I hear ya.
All right. So when I'm 28 years old,
Okay.
September 11th happens. I just turned 28 just after September 11th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ford Motor Company decides they're cutting production in 2 years at my assembly plant that I work for in New Jersey.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I then take a transfer to what was called the Norfolk Assembly Plant that opened.
Was that in Jersey too? Or?
No, it was in Norfolk, Virginia,
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
down where the Navy's available.
Okay, gotcha.
So I worked in that plant for 4 years and 9 months, and they shut down to one shift,
Okay.
which then that was December of 06.
Right, okay.
By January of 07, I lived in Canton, Michigan.
And that's southeast, right? Am I wrong? Or?
Southeast, yes, southeast. Canton.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Off of 275, off of 94.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And I've lived here ever since 07. So it's your choice as a Michigander to decide. I've lived here since 07. Am I a Michigander?
I mean, if you worked for freaking Ford.
Well, you mean, look at it like this, Trevor. I moved here in 07. Now it's 2020. That's 13 years later. Am I a
Right.
Michigander?
I mean, if you worked for Ford making that money.
I caught my first largemouth bass anywhere. You know where I caught it? I caught it in Michigan.
What is it? Is it so? I'm gonna sound like it. For us on the west side of the state, it's all Lake Michigan, right? Is it Lake? I'm gonna sound like such an idiot. Is it
Hell
Lake
no.
Superior over there?
No, we have Lake Michigan and you have Superior, I thought it was.
No, we have Michigan. Michigan.
Then we have
is
Erie.
Wisconsin,
We have Lake Erie.
Illinois.
We have Erie.
Erie, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have Erie,
No,
yes.
That must be what it is.
I guess Superior is the one.
Superior must be the north.
Yes.
Okay, no, that's my fault. That's complete. No, we definitely have Lake Michigan because that's all we know. All we know is Lake Michigan. For some reason, I thought it was Superior, but You know, you're right. It's eerie. Come to think about
Hey,
it.
Reaper
So.
Man, the chat really ain't even moving. What was there to read?
Reaper on the panel, or what's going
No,
on?
he's in the side chat right now.
Oh, is he really? Okay.
Yeah, he's all right.
Well, hey, Reaper, if you hear me, Art, of course, I appreciate you doing what you had to do to get me on this panel.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's been cool talking to you, yeah, man. I got to tell you, bud, regardless of how long you've been in Michigan, I mean, I think you said 2007. I think that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
long freaking time. And I got to tell you, those General Motors and those Ford jobs are iconic.
Oh, I know.
Those are iconic. And, you know, I really do envy you Generation Xers who were able to sweep up what was left from the baby boomers and make a life for yourselves. And it's cool. It really is, because those are iconic. Like here in, you know, people outside of Michigan probably don't. Maybe in the Midwest, in regards to Ohio and Indiana, maybe they understand what those jobs really mean. But I think to a lot of people, like, it's just fairy tales. You
Right.
know what I mean? As far as it goes now, it's just stories that people used to hear, that people heard about their parents who worked these jobs making good money. I mean, it's no longer there. Here in Southwest Michigan, I got to tell you, it's Amway, which is all temp jobs. It's Steelcase, which is all temp jobs. And then it's a contractor through who General Motors buys their products from. And I can't think of the name.
Well, it blows
It's
me.
all contractors, basically.
I used to live out on Wayne Road, Trevor, by the Detroit Airport,
Okay.
Detroit Metro Airport, and
Okay.
what blows me away, I moved here in 07. I lived out that way just before 010, and now I've been downriver for quite a while, and I never knew in the past 4 to 6 years they built an Amazon distribution hub right across on the north side of 94 from the airport.
Oh, is that the truth?
Yes.
Yeah, we got a couple monstrous ones that have popped up on the west side of Michigan, and yeah, they will pay you good money, but I mean you're not driving a high-low, you're on your feet picking orders on concrete floors.
Well, you got to think about this. I'm on that high-low,
Right, I hear you.
and every rack I change in 8 minutes, someone's pulling those parts out every 45.
Oh, is that the truth?
45 seconds.
Oh, wow, okay, I hear you.
So every time I throw a rack of doors up, that's an 8-minute window.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I understand you've watched my videos, you know, me driving that high-low.
Yeah, I'm not going to pretend that.
No,
I've
but
seen
it's
all,
a simple.
but I have seen a few.
Yeah, it's a simple math equation. You know what I mean?
Okay, I hear you.
I got 48 doors up on the front when everything's full, and when I say front, I mean the front door of your car. You know what I mean?
Right. I
And
hear
and the rear door, which will be the crew doors or the super doors. The super doors, there's 22 if the rack is full, meaning 11 doors on each side of a rack that they spin around.
Okay.
And the crew cab door has 12 and 12, which is 24.
Okay.
So I can put up all those doors, and when I put up the rear door, let's say I have 22 of the rear door, I have a good
Okay, I hear you.
20-minute window to go change a bunch of other stuff. or go
Oh,
drive to
okay.
the warehouse.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah, but
I hear you.
everything I do is timing. Then I have to come back and change a bunch of stuff that I didn't change while I was gone, stuff like that. But there's a way you do it, and you don't shut the line down.
I hear you. Yeah, no, absolutely no disrespect. Bro, the jobs you do are, I mean, especially, I'm not sure about Chrysler anymore because it's all fix it again, Tony. It's all fiat. But
Oh
in
yeah.
regards to Ford and General Motors, what you guys, I mean, it's Americana.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
pure Americana, and I think you guys. I'm not trying to say you guys have it easy or anything like that, but I think you guys have the last of the few really good jobs in that industry, and yeah, no, I definitely hear you, but all I'm saying is it's a good job, No, it's.
Oh hell,
it's a
you're
really
not
good
wrong,
job,
dude.
and
You're not wrong.
so-
Mike's in the
so,
side.
yeah,
Mike's in the side chat, Trevor.
Oh yeah, tell Art and Mike, bro. So did something go down? Because every time I try to say, "Hey, I love Yeah Man and Art and Mike," it's like, oh, I think Trevor remembers when Mike was like a big. I don't know, but
I see all your
always
comments.
I always associate Mike with Yeah Man because they used to be like sidekicks.
Oh, you mean me and Reaper Man?
Yeah, Art, right?
Right, Art.
But I think maybe, and I could be wrong. I could be just like I'm wrong in a lot of things. But I think at one point Art and Mike were like Batman and Robin. I think.
Yes.
I could be absolutely wrong, but
Yep, they were.
Okay, so, but anyways, I always say, hey, I miss Yeah Man, and then I always say Reaper Man, and then I say Mike because I always associate Mike with.
Mike's usually here when Art and I go live, but the weirdest problem we have lately is every time we go live, boy's got to take a dump.
Oh, is that the truth? Okay.
And then the dump, I'll be right back in 10 minutes, and the dump turns into, all right, we've been live for an hour and 45 minutes since he left. Where'd he go?
Right.
So.
But if Mike's out there, man, I love your videos with your grandma. I absolutely love his videos with his grandma. Those are my favorite.
Hey, there you go,
and
Mike.
I love Art. What's that?
He's in the side chat. He can hear you.
Oh, Kenny, cool.
Yeah.
I love Art, and is Art in Pennsylvania? Is that the deal, or?
Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, Trevor.
Oh, Art, what's up, buddy? How
Hey,
are you?
Hey, Reaper Man, welcome to the
good,
stream.
Man. I'm good.
Welcome to the
You
stream,
can hear
Reaper
me,
Man.
Art, or?
Now, you two were talking, man. I just thought I'd step down like you guys bullshit,
Art, can you hear me?
I hear you fine there, Trevor.
Oh, cool, man. Hey, I want to thank you for going through the trouble to get me on this panel because, yeah, man, being in Detroit, and I got to tell you, just being, from Michigan, what he does, those Ford and General Motors jobs, they're iconic, and it's just the last. I think it's pretty much the last of the Great Haven in the motor industry that you're going to get here in Michigan. And no, I really do respect them. And a lot of people think it's just easy money. But you got to go there. You got to work that 10 or 12 hours. You know what I mean?
So long shifts. Sometimes
it's not like they're just giving the money,
right?
Yeah.
But no, I respect. But anyways, Art, I just want to say thank you so much for going through the trouble to get me on here with Yeah Man. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. No problem at all, Trevor. Not a big deal.
Okay, cool. And
I don't know. Do you want to let Mike come up and talk to him?
Sure, let him. Yeah, pop him in. Get him in here. I know he's dying to. No, we're gonna
Yeah,
get.
whatever you guys want.
No, we got Mike coming up for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Whatever
You
you
know-
guys are comfortable with. I don't know.
He wants to.
But cool. Okay.
He'll express his love to you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, it was cool talking to you, man. I really do appreciate.
There he is.
Oh, is that Mike? Mike.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Mike?
Is that Missy's icon?
No, it's my icon.
No, I forget. I'm sorry.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah. Oh, what's up, man? How are
Hey, what's
you?
up, man? How you doing? It's been a while.
I'm good. How are you?
I've been doing good.
Oh, that's cool, man. I was just saying to yeah, man, and Art, your grandma videos are like freaking gold.
I know they.
I'm sorry, bud. Go ahead.
No, that one video they like we actually did an offline call where me and my grandmother and Art and a few people offline that those dog treats were not dog treats. They're actually corn chips.
Right.
Every YouTuber's out there, no, they're not. I told her, what do you mean? We asked Art, we talked offline, and we said, no, I would never do that to her anyways. Like, a lot of the skits we do are, like, not, like, real.
Right. Yeah, no, I remember when I was going, I don't want to say her name, but we all know who I was associated with the thick of things, and you were, I think you and Art both, and I totally respect Jam Man being from Michigan and doing what he does, but in the thick of things, when things were with oh man, it's so hard to phrase this because I don't want to say anybody's names because I don't want to go back to that, but
I know, I understand.
Despite what was going on, I just feel like you and Art were like, hey man, it's cool. You can talk to us.
Yeah, like
We're not scared of anything. So
like me and Art are so close. I mean, honestly, me and Art got, since that situation happened, me and Art got really close. Like not like sexually. People joke on that online.
no, of course. What? No, of course not.
People on YouTube call YouTube because it's a joke now. YouTube now that Art is sexually attracted to me.
Right? No, I hear you.
Yeah, but no,
But
me
you and Art were always cool to me, and I've always respected Jam Man for what he does, and
Yeah,
on the inside,
Jam Man has a good channel.
inside of Michigan.
Yeah,
so.
man does like not necessarily drama. He's more or less like if something's going on, he wants to know. He'll use that concept for his channel. Like it's not really drama on his channel at all. Like if you want to come talk about my channel. Like or we'll have fun, whatever. It's I like his channel. Me and him didn't get along a little bit, but I see his personality, and I was very set off back about it, but I realized what he's really trying to do, and he's actually doing a good thing about it. He's not really a dick. I thought he was in the past, but he's not.
Who's that? Yeah, man.
Me, yeah, Trevor, I used to give Mike a hard time.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I used to give Mike a hard time, and I troll him.
Yes, like me being heavy, and he's trying to like telling me to cut back a certain you're and me being stubborn the way I am, I don't want to. Now I have to.
I want Mike to create a channel around him losing a shit ton of weight, Trevor, for his own good. For his own good. And he's starting to realize it because he was just in the hospital and they put him on a low calorie diet and he saw it was working, so he had an eye opener. So you come off mute, Mike. But yeah, that's the deal.
No, I hear you. I'm getting further and further away from my 20s, and I gotta tell you, I'm getting heavier and heavier, and I don't even have a car. I walk everywhere I go, so I can't talk. I mean, I relate. I mean, you legit go from 160 in your 20s, and then all of a sudden you hit your 30s, and you're like a lot heavier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I have no room to talk. So
Yes.
I relate to everybody who's going through that. It's just like your metabolism is there in your 20s, no, not your 30s, and it's completely gone. So
My
just-
level was never skinny.
Well, here's your
I'm sorry,
here's your
go
time,
ahead.
Mike. Here's the chance. Get through get through the pneumonia,
Yes, like
and
I
then
ran out of medicine. I have doctors on Wednesday. I'm going to hit them for medicine.
yeah. Well, I want to hear how you're going to go outside, walk down the street, and come back, and not stop at the mini mart.
Oh no.
No. Listen.
The mini mart. Yeah, no.
I want you to start walking. You can slowly walk a lot of this weight off. You have your calorie intake, but on top of that, you got to go for a walk.
But thank you, by the way. I decided to go home. We turned around. I was only like 5 minutes from the house anyways, and I decided to come home and eat the rest of my stuff. Well, actually, sorry. I have some refrigerator, and I picked off the meat and lettuce off, and I only ate I threw it in the garbage.
There you go.
So I only ate this stuff in it.
If if you get pizza, just eat the toppings and throw the bread away.
Well, they have a thing called cauliflower crust, right?
I've heard.
It's really good. Or cheese bottom. It's a new thing. It's cheese bottom crust pizza now.
Yeah, but you don't need the cheese either.
Hey,
But you can process the cheese better than the bread.
Can I say something if that's okay?
Uh-huh.
No disrespect to anybody, but me and my younger brother, there's 4 siblings, but the story's about me and my younger brother. We had both different dads, and different dads with different metabolism. And my siblings' dad's side of the family was always heavier. And I could almost cry saying it now. I made fun of him so much because I was always skinnier, right? And now I got to tell you, I hit 30, and I'm not quite as heavy as he is, but I'm heavy, more than it looks like in my videos. And I totally regret, we used to be at each other's necks. We used to beat the crap out of each other because with my mom, when one dad was out of the picture, he was the bad guy. When the other dad was out of the picture, he was the bad guy. So me and my brother would use that against each other. And I was always saying, oh, yeah, you're a fatty, this, that, and the other, because I was always skinny.
Right.
But, yeah, we've caught up. We've caught up quite a bit. And I got to tell you, my little brother is so freaking gracious. And, he's always offered to loan me money, and he never holds it against me. So I just want, in regards to the weight thing, I think it has to do with metabolism.
Uh-huh.
And eventually, we all hit 30 as males. We all hit 30, and it all catches up with us regardless. So,
Well, Mike,
I just want to say that in regards to people's behalf. But yeah, that's my point of view. Are you guys there?
yeah, he's there. He's got background noise. He's all right.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he didn't. I totally respect Jam Man. I was trying to stick up for Mike, but maybe
No.
Maybe he didn't even hear it. But
He did. You heard him, right, Mike?
Yep. I just don't. I heard you want to. My nephew's playing his phone.
oh, I hear it. Okay. Okay. Well, hey, you guys, it's cool to hear from you. I've always, yeah, man, he said you have on what he does. I've always thought that's like really iconic. And Mike, when I was on in regards to art, Mike, when I was in the thick of things with, you guys know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, mud flaps.
Well, well, there you go. But you guys always messaged me. You guys were like, "Hey, it's cool. Talk to us whenever." But
Roast beef. Oh.
yeah, however you guys want to say it. But hey, yeah, man, it was cool talking to you, Mike. It's always cool to hear from you, bud. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, Art, yeah, man, and Mike.
Do you have
I love hearing from you guys.
Hey, Trevor, do you have hangouts on Twitter?
I have Twitter. I just downloaded this freaking. Art had to do the groundwork to freaking. It took like a half an hour or 45 minutes to get me on here. Art had to do the groundwork, which it what really was cool. It was so cool to talk to Yeah Man and both of us being in Michigan and talking about the automotive thing. And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was so cool. It was really cool. So thank you, Art, for that. Thank you, Yeah Man. And thank you, Mike. It was cool to hear from you, too. So
Yeah, we appreciate you coming up here, Trevor.
Yeah, it's been a while.
all right. Yeah. Yeah, man, are you there?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Okay, cool. All right, so how do I get off of this thing, you guys? I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Yeah Man. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Mike.
You're
It's
welcome.
good to hear from you guys.
If you touch the
And,
screen,
Just touch. If you're gonna touch your screen, and then the hang up button will come up. Just say hang up. Just hit the hang up button.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it.
anytime, man. Thank you.
All right, talk to you guys later. Thank you so much.
All right, Trevor.
All right, bye, everybody. Bye.
Later, man. Hey, my Dateline. How you doing tonight? Well, he muted. Oh, there he goes. He got it.
Oh, that's cool. How'd you do that? I did the hangouts. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's working, Mike. That's all that matters.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I love the hangouts here because I love the better all the way.
Well, they're just seeing the sunset out my driveway right now. That's all they're seeing. I'm good, Dateline. I'm good.
Hey, Dateline. Welcome.
I'm
to the
good.
show. Nice seeing you.
Well, I'll stand down and talk to that, though. Come on. Sorry about the second noise. I'm gonna kid you right now.
We're all
They're
just
not really.
we're just chilling here tonight, man.
Yeah, I hope we're not taking up your poop time there, Mike.
Yeah,
I know.
make sure everybody tweets us out.
Oh, you're good then, Mike? You good?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna poop later. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I have to listen. I have not pooped at all today yet.
You don't have to go to anybody else's stream, do you?
No. We're doing a gaming and go live tonight. I've been saying I've got up late today. I ate early, and I'm ready to go live now. Or
Yeah, but we caught you the other night. You were supposed to be in the bathroom, but you were on other people's streams.
No, I was not. I was in Jake's stream for like 10 minutes. Well, the crapper.
Oh, you're at his stream.
No. I was on the channel. I was in the chat for like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. What was it? I was like, what?
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, my Dateline. I like that. Maybe I should mess with Beetlejuice and tell her I want to go to the store and put on my Darth Vader helmet.
I dare you, and video it.
Uh-huh.
I dare you and video it.
Art, I'm about to order a new tripod and like a selfie stick or something. I don't know.
I am.
I think Mike got the same one I got, and it turned out to be a plastic hunk of shit.
No, Art ordered a short one.
Oh, well, oh, shit. Show me I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah, you show me later. All I need you to do is, if you ordered it from Amazon, is send me the link.
Yeah, you're on Amazon. But I showed him. I showed him how to use the camera. So if it's phone,
I'll show you.
it's like
Let's see.
it's like 8 inches tall.
That thing's pretty big.
That's taller than 8
That
inches.
thing's pretty big. Look, there it is.
Art, take out your penis and measure it, Art.
Can you see that yet, man?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now look, show me it again. Hang on, Mike giggled, so I fucking missed it. But here, hang on. Now, does your phone fit in the thing up top?
Yeah, it's right in it.
Oh, all right. That's kind of like what I got. Yeah, that's exactly kind of like, listen, I had that kind. That's the kind I strapped to the snowblower and the leg, remember the leg fell off.
Yeah, that's the same one I have mine.
These are rubber. These are rubber legs.
Yes.
Yeah, mine were rubber and foam and some bullshit, and they still fucking fell off.
Mine too.
I still got that bitch strapped to the snowblower with the broken mount.
Because you don't have on mine, I twisted too hard, and then a piece of plastic, and it broke off.
I'm buying metal from now on, Art, and I'll pay the extra $20-$30.
Here's the thing. You just grab it. You know where the plastic is in up to that?
Yeah?
Right there?
Yeah. Around, is that around the shaft?
Yeah. If you grab it right there.
Wait, just by the tip? By the tip of the shaft?
Yeah, grab it right before the plastic and then bend the legs.
Is that right by the head, right? Right by the head?
Oh my God, you got some money.
Just the tip, Art. Just the tip. Stop. Why aren't you showing your Art? Keep showing us your tripod, Art.
I'm not. The people on the channel
No.
can see the tripod.
No. They want to see the tripod. Let's see it. So
They can't see it.
show them the shaft of the leg again, up to the tip.
No, never mind. I know what you're getting at. I know you're not showing me on.
And then right there, what's that? Is that where that's where you show me a vacuum, Art? Oh yeah, right there. That's the tips. It's got 3 tips, baby. The shaft right into the tri-tip. Yep.
I really think we're in.
Yep.
I think kiss my ass.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm gonna show you my
You forget who you're trying to mind. You forget who you're trying to mind fuck now, right?
My cry was here earlier, Reaper Man. My cry was here earlier.
Yeah, he is the. Never mind.
he is a mind fucker of all mind fuckeries.
Yeah, something like that. There's too many of them.
So I was thinking about, hey, listen, yeah, man, if you find below in your area,
There's a Five Below right up the street, boy.
yeah.
What kind of garbage do they sell?
So I have an idea.
I have an idea also. Are you ready for it?
Listen, I'm fucking real serious here now.
All right. So am I.
I sign into your account. That way you can go live. And then we start up Zoom, and you're on your channel, and you're still talking on there, and you're videoing in there, and whatnot.
That's what I was thinking, Art. We replaced the Hangouts with the Zoom cheap free meeting, okay?
Yep.
And you go live, and then there's got to be a way to back the audio up while we go live on YouTube through your phone,
And we
or a tablet, because that's what I'm using, a tablet.
Then we can try Zoom on your computer. See how that works out.
Right, exactly. Or if I really have to, Art, this $99 tablet's working pretty damn good as long as I wipe everything off of it. Art, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Coming up on 3 hours. Woo! Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Dateline, listen. This is what we're doing. I'm using a $99 piece of shit tablet that I've had forever, made by RCA, and I used to take it to work with me, and I would run off my hotspot off my phone. Is that what it's called, Mike? The hotspot?
Yes.
I would run off my hotspot and watch Netflix on this 8-inch tablet. And even though it was a cheap piece of shit, it worked great watching movies through my phone.
$99 for it? It's $40 here at Walmart.
Because back when I bought this, how long? I've had this a lot longer than you before you made that comment.
Okay. Yeah, they got $40 at Walmart.
Now they're probably $40, but how much were they 4 years ago?
$129.
There you go. Well, I paid $99 4 years ago. So all I'm doing is I am live streaming the front window, and look how beautiful it is. It's getting dark as hell out. Front window of my RV, and I have them on Hangouts, which is tucked up nicely right against my little tablet here. And you guys hear them perfectly, like they're talking to me on the phone. So screw it.
Yeah, I love it that way, because you know what? At the end of the day with that part, it's free.
And we haven't crashed.
So here it is. Here. This is what I bought for $5. This is actually a YouTube, but it's for makeup.
Oh, okay. Right. I get it. That's what I'm saying. I just need to.
That suctions on the table, bend down on the table, and it has a long pole.
Oh, I know somebody. They have something. It bolts to a table, Mike, and then it has like 4 fucking arms on it that you can connect different things to it. Actually, one's a light, one's your phone holder, and then the other 2 you do other stuff with.
Yes, but this is just a single arm to move. You can move. It's steel. It's really hard steel, and it has hard plastic.
Rubbernecking, baby.
Woo! I just came out here with a plan, and I figured let me run outside and let me try my plan. And I brought the laptop. I brought my cell phone. I brought my laptop, my cell phone, my cheap tablet. And I said, you know what? I'm getting a good signal on this tablet. Let's try it. And boom, it worked. I'm not running a panel though, Art. I'm just broadcasting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love the way. See, I like the Hangouts. Just they're getting rid of it soon, so I'm gonna suck.
Well, I mean, this is how MyCry does it. You know what I mean?
Yep. And he's not paying anything for it.
No, I ain't paying shit. I'm using Hangouts for
free. It's official. I just bought Zoom.
Oh, all right.
What?
I bought Zoom.
Okay.
See, I don't stream enough to do that stuff. Like, and when I do stream, I got my phone.
Gotcha.
But the only issue that I'm gonna have is that how much does it stream on iPhone? Because I don't have over 1,000 subscribers yet. And I should get my iPhone here in the next 2 weeks.
Oh.
I already pre-ordered one already.
What are you doing yet, man? You got quiet.
I'm sitting here watching my side chat and listening to Mike and you talk.
Well, did you buy Zoom?
Not yet.
I'm okay, to be honest. I'm okay right now keeping StreamYard until, because I don't do 20 hours a month at all. I do maybe like, if I'm lucky, live streaming, maybe like 5-6 hours. So, I'm not a streamer, I'm a video person. Hey, question. You have a video I put up today?
Whose?
Mine.
What was it about? Joe Cobra?
No.
How did that one work out for you, Mike?
I don't know. I was irritated and I was.
How many views did you get and how many comments?
and I decided to, I don't know, I like writing and then deleting them sometimes, just
So
getting my system.
it's been deleted?
Yeah, I decided to probably video.
Oh, yeah, you deleted it, everybody. You can't.
Yeah, I can't, I don't know. That's how I am. I was just irritated. I should have invented it and then deleted it.
All right.
But I decided to upload it, and I thought about it. I said, that's how I am. I'm not that type of person at all. So I deleted it. So from now on, if I have a problem, I'll just vent to my phone or delete it.
Good thing I download that stuff, you know?
Hey, I bought the Pro.
Oh, we're really balling now, ain't we, Reaper Man?
No, I said my new video I put up today.
Tell us about it, Mike.
Yeah, man, listen. If you want to, if you like download my videos, you can download the video. I'll be shaking my ass.
Well, tell us about the video you put up today.
It was the shit I'm telling you, offline, shit like that. I said upload a positive.
Thing that you think your shit don't stink.
And I decided to upload.
It smells like poo-poo.
Shaking my ass video.
You think that you think your shit don't stink. Ooh, poo-poo.
I give them, yeah. I give to Nicole, and I think Nicole will go over. Did you roll it down and put it away? Nope. That's not. So yeah, I put up a video today. I posted everyone can think of that. I get good out of it.
Hey, Reaper Man. Reaper Man.
What?
It's time for the bubbles.
A bubble?
Yeah, go check YouTube.
What the hell are you talking about now? Michael?
What? What's bubbles? You talking? Are you talking in tongue?
Reaper Man will see what I'm talking about. Just got to go on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
You like that?
Yes.
I figured I had to. Yep.
So,
Holy Mary.
so listen. I found a coupon that I can get Zoom for $11.
Okay.
$11.24.
Wait, and that's cheaper than the regular price?
Well, it's the regular price is $15.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out in a few minutes then. After later on.
This is the code you want to put in.
Well, tell me the code later, or you can tell the side chat all you want,
No, I'm going to send it to your Hangouts.
Oh, okay.
That's the code. Right there.
Okay. Now, my Dateline. Here's the question. Do you like the bubbles? That's all we want to know. If you're enjoying the bubbles, as long as you're liking the bubbles, that's all that matters. I can't tell you how I do the bubbles. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to do bubbles. Yup.
No, like literally, like 7
Hey, Reaper Man.
Yeah.
May the 4th be with you always.
Here. I sent you guys a code offline. It's only 30% off.
All right, cool.
I found one.
All right, cool. We're gonna get Zoom, man. Mike, are you getting Zoom, or are you just gonna freeload off everybody else's Zoom?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, everybody. He said it.
I don't do lives as much you guys do. You guys only know I don't go to the few channels that you do now. Yours, ours, there are a few other channels I go to.
Right.
Not part of the team. Listen, I have friends in the, I guess this is called drama community, and I have friends in the non-drama community.
Did you buy into Elvis's side chat yet, Mike?
No, I did not. I don't go in there enough. I don't go in there. I only go in there if he's live at nighttime. Other than that, I'm to bed.
I should tell Trevor I'll give him, I'll pay for him to have that for free. Trevor loves the king.
I went a little bit.
9, 10. He's good.
And plus, mainly, honestly, I more like videos. I like videos because I don't know. I'm a video person, I think.
Yeah. Hey, Reaper Man.
Yes.
I finally got into that site.
Listen, are you buying Zoom right now or not?
What am I gonna get? What Hangouts or?
Zoom.
Yeah, I'll get Zoom. But right now, you got Zoom. You're gonna be going live. That's why you got Zoom. That's the thing. Whoever's the one going live, Reaper Man, is the one that needs to pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying? I'm doing two different things at once. What?
You got Zoom now. You're going to be going live because that's what you're paying for Zoom for.
Yes.
All right.
And I figured out you have to enable it from the website. Then you can use it.
Okay. Okay.
And I did send you guys both a code to try it. The one code I found was CNN News. I know you want CNN.
Well, Art already knows one. See, they already want to know Dateline. Art, you going to go live?
I'm thinking about it. Give me a second here.
Yeah, we can switch over if that's what you want to do, Art.
Okay.
And I'm going to try Zoom on my cheap-ass tablet, everybody. $99 tablet. Woo!
You can. Zoom only gives you 40 minutes of basic version.
The fuck you talking about, Mike? He bought it.
No. I'm saying Zoom allows you.
Boy, you're waiting. Don't waste your breath. We already know. That's why we bought it.
I know. I'm telling you.
40 minutes for a private meeting. We know.
Yes.
That's why we bought it, boy.
I'm not buying it.
No, you're like I said. You're gonna ride the coattails.
Yep. Well, why am I gonna buy it without stream ever?
Cause you gave up. I don't know why. Why don't you stream ever?
Because I have a life. I don't like that. I can't feel like use it as much anymore.
Okay.
Because I don't like streaming.
All right. Well, Art don't have a life, huh?
No, that's not that. I can't make YouTube 24/7 hour. I can't do it at all.
I heard that you think your shit don't stink. Woo! It smells like poo poo poo.
I don't want to waste my money.
It smells like poo poo poo. Hey, it smells like poo poo poo.
I don't want the money.
It smells like poo poo poo.
Almost there, guys. Hang on.
What are you almost there with? Zoom?
No, I bought it. I'm just setting everything up. Okay?
Oh God, yeah, on my live stream. That's great, you know. Hey everybody, go to D Live. Woo!
Alright, cool guys. We're ready to watch TV.
Yeah, I'll watch TV. All right. Later.
Bye.
I knew that was coming. Woo!
Have at least 8 characters, always one letter.
Oh God, what's the password? Oh God.
Great lunches, get two.
Oh, we're still talking. I can talk and do this.
Oh hell no! I'm here having the bubble factory, man. I'm good. I ain't got nowhere to go yet. Nope. We're gonna switch it over to Reaper Man's channel. Is that what we're gonna do?
We can do all this on your channel too.
I mean, yeah, I know. Hey, you could sign in either way, right? Can't you?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I wonder how that all works out, Reaper Man. We can probably pay for it a whole year in advance, can't we?
I do all that.
Well, I'm saying if it's our benefit, then we might as well.
Which I've actually never seen a dental abscess. I was so bad. I know. This type of infection in spinal rabbit is pretty insane.
Oh,
Art?
Yeah.
Why am I part of a hangout that I know is in?
Surgery?
What?
There's one hangout come on my phone, and it said your name in there, and it's really, I don't know who they are.
yeah, that's
I'm
us,
only in
dum
one
dum.
call. I'm only in one call.
No, there's like 3. It's you and me, and 3 other people that I don't know who they are in one hangout on my other channel.
It's still working?
Yeah, I'm getting messages on my phone.
Oh, I don't. You try typing in there? Because if you type in there, then I can find you.
Yeah, I'm in there right now. I get messages, but all the people I don't know who they are.
Yeah. Well,
Don't worry, we'll delete you out of this one.
Funny. No, I have this Boys World. Then I have my other channel, the main channel that I never deleted.
Well,
Alright, it's all doing it, Burgers.
uh-huh.
Alright, goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
You do the tips and tips down low now. Tips.
touch tips.
Touch tips. Hey, that was Mike, everybody. Woo! He heard that he thinks his shit don't stink.
Oh my god.
It smells like poo poo poo.
Oh my god. Oh.
He heard that he thinks his shit don't stink.
Oh my god.
It smells like poo poo poo. Hell, Reaper, man, we got 6 people watching. You got to entertain them, right?
Yes.
Who could these 6 people be? Well, I'm one of them. Are you one of them, Reaper Man?
Yes.
All right, we're down to 4. Who are the other 4? Well, I would say one of them is Dateline, and one of them's Dateline, and the other 2 could be Dateline. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Missy has been ghosting.
Wait a minute. I thought measurement attack. Did they apply the code or not?
What happened now?
Really healthy. They're doing stuff
Bro. Okay, what was that code I had? Let me see.
Dr. Atomic says, howdy, Art.
Hey, howdy!
Howdy.
Howdy!
Yep, they're all still here. We got Missy, Dateline, and Dr. Automatic. Atomic. Dr. Atomic. Woo! I heard that you think your shit don't stink. I don't know. Is Movie Buff here? Oh, I see you there, Movie Buff. I see you. Now, Art can add you easily, Art. Movie Buff, you want to join us? While Reaper Man figures out Zoom? Yeah, man. Woo!
Yeah, man.
Oh, God. I don't know how many I drank, but there's like a 6-pack in front of me that's empty.
Uh-oh.
And I'm on number 7. I think there was 2. I think I've only had 5. This is number 6.
So it's no wonder you have that code.
I'm good. I don't have to go drive a high-low.
See?
And you know, Reaper Man, when I'd always be waiting for that call, right?
You know, it let me add a code, and then when I added the code,
Yeah.
it took the code. Oh, wait a minute, let me see here. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. Hang on.
Well, maybe you go check out and it shows up with the discount for all you
No,
know.
I don't know. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try something. So you can't offer me codes and say I can't have the code. Huh?
Well,
Okay, we'll try this again. Right now.
Dr. Atomic retracts another message.
Oh, Atomic, why are you doing that? Why are you retracting your statement there, A-Rod?
A-Rod? Who's A-Rod?
No, cannot be applied. Okay, I'm going to try to do this one for you right here. Okay, the code, is it? No, it's a different code, okay.
You know what we're missing right now, Reaper Man?
What?
We're missing like 10 more people watching us.
Oh, let me do it.
10, maybe 15 more people watching us. You know, what did we do wrong?
It's still, no.
Is my channel just not out there? Do I have to have Sprizzy or something?
$15.89. It won't take that code. Just so you know, you're gonna pay $15.89.
See that, Mike? Your bullshit code didn't work.
Yeah, I tried all them codes, and it said this discount code cannot be applied to any of the plans you have selected. They want you to buy the big plan, and then they'll let the code work.
Oh.
It is what it is, right? It is what it is.
Well, we won't talk about no poop, Movie Buff. But we're not going to go through that headache of adding you in on how we're pulling this off tonight. Like professionals. Yep. Well, maybe I'll block them. Who cares? I don't care. Dr. Atomic, bring me a dream, make him like roses, like Movie Buff seems. Give him a wish, like Dateline and Clover, and tell him, boys, shit time is over. La la, la 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 la. There you go, everybody. How you like that one?
Hello.
Oh, sure. Just, another one with problems. Problems. Movie buffs. Problems.
Okay.
Dr. Atomic. Problems. Yeah, man, side chat got problems. Problems. Problems.
That's because I always stored on my computer.
Oh, God. By the way, I finally created a username for Stream or Piss or what do you call that damn shit?
Zoom.
Zoom?
Steam.
Is that it? Stream? You called it Stream?
Steam.
Oh, you want to Steam?
Yeah.
Well, I'm finally in, I think.
Good, good.
But here's my catch. You ready?
Okay, sweet. I'm looking at this 019 or 119.
With or without going through the headache of downloading Steam, I still could have bought the NASCAR game for my PC. You know that?
You said that's invalid.
What happened? Your Discode count was invalid?
Oh, my shit. Oh, that was wrong invalid, is it?
Art's just clicking away, trying to figure out how to hack Zoom. Is that what we're doing? We're going to hack them, Reaper Man? We're going to hack them first, then we're going to teach everybody else how to hack them. Today's Monday, isn't it? What day of the week is this? Is this a weekday, everybody? Oh, God. Woo! It's Monday! Monday! You know what that means, everybody? Oh, it's 9:30. That means Monday Night Raw's on. But you know what? That's why Boy had to leave. Yup, he had to go watch wrestling. But he couldn't admit it. Oh, what difference does it make? You guys are having a good time with Art and I, right? Well, may the 4th be with you, always. Here's to May the 4th, everybody. The day Art tried to Zoom. Woo! Hey, Art, to the moon, Art! Goddamn Zoom ain't working right. Dr. Atomic keeps deleting his messages. I've proven StreamYard's destroyed my laptop. Especially after going 3.5 hours on a $99 hunk of shit. Yep. And streaming bubbles. Really? Yep. Into the darkness, you know. Let me ask you something, movie buff. Were you for the rebels or were you for the Empire? It's just a question. Now, Dr. Atomic, what's going on with you? Let me give you guys a reason too. He's a rebel and he never does what he should. Well, yeah. All right. Yep. I'm good, movie buff. You know. I wonder how Art's doing though. How you doing, Art? Reaper Man.
Yes.
What's the matter? Zoom's not working?
Something ain't working.
There's 7 people waiting to hear what's going on, you know.
Oh, okay. How many beers have you had today?
I'm guessing on 6 or 7. Do you need help with Zoom? I don't know. I started 3.5 hours ago. I think I had 2 or 3 empties sitting here, maybe. I'm just not sure. So this is 5 or 6. On my $99 hunk of shit. That's right, movie buff. 4 scores and 7 beers ago.
I think I got it. Keep your fingers crossed. Say some prayers. Wait a minute. It says, please do not close this page. I'm processing. Your account has been upgraded. We're in.
We're zooming, boom, boom.
We are in.
All right. So like, you can go live and send me the Zoom link, and I'll just join through my phone, and I'll stay live on my channel. So I expect the 6, 7 people watching me right now to stick around, you know, because this is gonna get good. We're gonna test out Zoom, everybody, but live on Reaperman's channel. Ooh, how's that sound, Reaperman? You know, maybe we'll switch over, maybe not. Redline it. Woo! Eyeliner. What are you guys talking about? Take a marker to movie. Oh, you guys are funny. Yep. Yep. Oh, what's the plan, Reaper Man?
You have to go through a process. You have to be paid for it to get we're doing it now.
Now, my Dateline, did you hear about the two guys that interviewed her and she thought she was going to be on Jimmy Fallon? Yep, they tricked her. It's on. I got the link through Facebook. I could actually bring it up and play it for you guys. It's funny as hell, but not under this circumstances. So maybe under the Zoom situation. I don't know. Yeah, whatever you guys say, movie buff. Jimmy Fallon. Ooh. I'm good. How are you, Doctor? I'm good, Dr. Atomic. How are you? Yep, we're good. We're all good. Yep. Brickom, whatever that means. Bickomem. Brickom. Okay. That's gibberish, right? Is that some gibberish? All right. Is that Detroit or is that Baltimore slang? Well, I think you're all right. I care about you if you want to come to my stream. Cheers. This is for you. Cheers. Cheers. Woo! Yep. Yep. Oh, Jesus. It's crazy. I don't want to know if are we gonna switch over to Zoom soon? La 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 la. La la. Hey Reaper Man, how's that Zoom coming?
How about put your ass?
Well, I mean that's better than me talking to a wall. You one trick pony? That's what Movie Buff says. Oh. Is Zoom like cheddar bait? I don't know. Ah, that's a good one. Oh boy. Got your mom. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Almost 10 o'clock? Have I been out here that long? Well, oh wow, my computer hasn't crashed once. I'm not on StreamYards. Awesome. It's what I've been wanting to see. Yep. Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we're going to be back or not. If Reaper Man wants to get me a link soon, how long is that link going to take? No, I don't want to, Dr. Atomic. I don't want to block you. I think you're going to find a home here, and you're going to do just fine. But you don't want to be blocked. You know, free chat right now, guys. Go ahead. You're 7 of you. Go ahead. Enjoy yourselves. You know, I have no hard feelings against anybody. I don't. You don't offend me. You know, I've got mods. So if somebody needs to, well, yeah, here he goes. He probably just retracted his message and left. He's a troll, everybody. Yeah. That's all. You guys are messing with a troll. I don't bother with that crap. Yep. Oh, Reaper Man, while you work on Zoom, I'm gonna check something out. I'll be right back. Woo! I'm back, everybody. Did Reaper Man figure out his Zoom yet?
I think so.
Oh, you ready to go live and send me a link?
Graham, we're going to add you right fucking now, okay?
Yeah, you're gonna email it to me, right?
Right. It's a little hard for me. Yeah. You should get a link. Into your Hangout. Okay?
Sure.
And then we'll go from there.
All right.
Oh, you should have got a link. You should have.
All right. I did in more than one place, which is what I wanted. Because when I end my stream, I'm going to switch over to the $99 laptop.
Okay, but I want you to keep the Hangouts open.
Well, I'm going to be on the same device, though.
So if you have another device, you can click that link to come in.
Oh. Oh. See what happens, everybody.
As soon as you come in, I'm going to go live on YouTube.
All right, hang on. Opening Zoom meeting.
That should you coming in yet. Wait a minute, I see you. You're in. Okay, you come up, I'm the dude.
Yeah, that's got to be me. Yeah. Yeah. Here, look.
Can we get some audio on me?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Now, what people are going to do is they're going to see if I'm going live on my channel. Now,
Can you hear me?
yes, I hear you.
Yeah, but where do you hear me from?
Hang on. Say something.
Hang on a second, because I'm going to do this. You hear all this, everybody?
No, you don't have any audio, too.
Well, hang on. That's what I'm trying to get at. I don't hear you either.
I see you. Well, wait a minute. You're going to hear me in a minute. I'm going to put my headphones on.
Yeah, but hang on.
Hang on.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me yet? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Now I hear you.
Yeah, goodbye. Yo,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Jump out of the other call. Yeah, hang up. There you go. I can hear you.
So jump out of Hangouts.
Well, I already ended that, yeah.
Oh, you ended your stream already?
No, I ended Hangouts already.
Okay.
But I could have joined on my phone like I did, you know.
So
But,
you're still live?
Well, yeah, I'm still live.
Okay.
You haven't gone live yet.
No. Okay, hang on. I'm doing so. Okay, give me a second here. We should go live now.
All right. Let me check my cell phone.
Give me a second. It wants me to sign into YouTube. Okay, so it's now. No, it's Zoom. Zoom doesn't. Okay, allow.
Oh, all right. Still got a few more steps, it sounds like.
Allow. Okay, allow. Okay, what should I call it? Just give me a name. Something.
Test.
Just test, okay. Test.
All I want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom.
Zoom test. Zoom test. Okay. Now all I need to do is click go live.
Mm-hmm.
Here it says preparing to live stream the meeting.
You're live. It says it right in my window. You're live on YouTube. And you need to shut your camera off, Art.
Okay, yeah, I know that's still up. I don't care.
All right. Well, show them that great beard we trimmed. I'm here, everybody. Woo!
Woohoo, look at that.
But, you know, I can simply just click that and I'm the dude. That's simple. So how did you put the truck in?
It just signed into my shit. Look, I like that Reaper Man. It says Reaper Man, see it?
Yup.
When I talk, it says Reaper Man. Reaper Man.
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out can I put a picture up? Video, audio, screen share, virtual background.
I think you can check all that out. Would you join through the phone? You should be able to
I'm on my laptop. My crashing, shitty ass laptop. You know, any minute now it's just gonna go brrrr like it just did, and I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I wish you could get some people in there so we could test this out.
Well, Mike's got other streams to go hang out in, and other people's shit to stink.
Right.
All right, but I think I got something going on here. Let's see. All right, let's see.
I gotta check something out here. You all can hear me good, right?
Yeah. Can you see my green screen?
Oh, yeah, it's not coming up.
What do you mean it's not coming up?
Okay, I see your green screen. That's turning out pretty good for you.
Yeah, it's like I was saying. When I did this with G Mangoes, I learned how to work it all out. Cheers, everybody. Yep. Let me see what we got here. We should have titled this something pretty good, Reaper Man, because I think it's working. It's working. I don't see it though. It's not on YouTube.
No, John, do you want us to try to send you links, see how it works out? I can't get anybody else in here to test it, John.
Oh hell yeah! I'm liking this, Reaper Man.
Would you like to come up in here, John, or just at least give it a test drive? I'll send you a link, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and it cycles people and everything.
Yeah, it works out pretty good. John, mind, John?
Mm-hmm.
I sent you a link, John. Okay, John says yes, sure. Okay. All right.
All right. Well, everybody, have a nice day, and head on over to Reaper Man's channel. Later, dudes.
Later, dude. All right, this is gonna work out pretty good. We have to get you to get it there. You know what I mean? Huh?